Yada that boy, WTF Weekly with your boy Yuck Meezy and that Beezy, you Beezy. You feel me? Yada that, man. Another episode, man, fresh off the road, man, fresh off the Kings of the West tour, one of the shows, man. Big salute to Bobby D Presents. You know what I mean? Was a hell of an event. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Too Short, E40, DJ Quick, Sugar Free, The Dog Pound, lot of Shade of Brown, The Loonies. I mean, it was extravagant, man. Kings of the West sold out show. We murdered New Mexico, Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, outside of Albuquerque. The legends pulled up and showed out. You feel me? I see the gang tapping in. I see everybody getting them notifications, man. Y'all tap in, tell a friend, man. Share the link, man. We in the thing, man. Yeah. Hey, salute. Welcome. Yuck Mouth TV, baby. Hit them likes on the way in, man. Let's get my boy Keep It G, man. I see you, boy. Definitely, man. The first on the tap in, so you get the screen, man, Gene. You did. Definitely, man. But yeah, good to be back, man. I done missed a lot of drama in these YouTube and hip hop streets and industry streets, man. It's been going down, man. I tap in. Let me know where the tap in is, man. Where y'all tapping in from, man. I see the regulars, man. I see the subscribers. I see the gang. I see the nation. You feel me? Long Beach in this thing. I see you, boy. I see your new culture. I see you, boy. Theismatic. I see you, man. I see you, boy. Let's go. Keep it G. I see you, man. Come on, man. It's time to get ready. Indianapolis, man. I see you, Reggie. I see you, Reggie. Portland, Oregon. I see you, RS. Alameda. I see you, A. Mitchell. A. Michelle. Maselli. A. Maselli. I see you, man. Covina. I see you, Truth. Detroit. What up, though? MFE. I see you, man. 415 Theismatic. I see you, man. Come on, man. Let's get to this shit, man. You know how we do it. You know how we do this thing, man. Mac Jeezy, man. 510. If you don't know now, you know, baby. You feel me? Stockton. Okay. I see you, my G. Yeah, Stockton real active right now, man. Be careful out there, man. Them dudes is wild. Maryland and this thing. I see you, daddy. No Diddy Bop, but that that's the nigga name, man. You feel me? Bush Ride, I see you, motherfucking Derek, man. Town Business, man. North Oakland, man. Ice City, I see you, boy. Yeah, all the hitter, man. I see you, man. East Bay Gangsters, man. United Girls Part 3. Now we working on a documentary right now, though. Absolutely. So I was shooting my documentary at the show this weekend, man. So yeah, this is a documentary that's coming with the album. The the City of Dope Part 2 is coming with the City of Dope documentary. So when I give y'all the package deal, you get more for your money. And it's gonna be a double album because I got 1 trillion goddamn songs in a computer and I just gotta unload them. The best 24. I'm gonna do 12 per album, you know what I mean? But the best 24. And yeah, we're gonna give you a double album. So you're gonna get 3, you know what I mean, a DVD and 2 albums, man. So, the sale price, direct to customer is gonna be worth it, Definitely, man. But it's gonna be a stellar documentary, man. I'm heading to Oakland in a minute. This month, actually April. I'm heading to Oakland in April and I'm gonna be filming, slide through the hood, slide through Oakland, my stomping grounds and whatnot, interviewing the big dogs out there, even interviewing the small dogs out there, just the people, people from the cloth, town business, everybody, the big dogs to the small dogs, just the city, the culture of Oakland, nigga, period. Just getting that message out there, man. So we definitely about to be out there with the cameras, man. So I'm giving y'all a heads up. Don't be trying to bip a nigga car when I come to y'all turf, man. You feel me? Just know I'm putting on for the city, man. Don't bip a nigga car, man. Just know a nigga putting on, man. Get on camera, talk some shit, man. Do not bip. You hear me? Straight up. But I'm coming to the town with the cameras, man. You feel me? Lights, cameras, action. And we also shooting a video too. I got one of the first singles coming on the new Mac Dre compilation that they dropping on Thiz. Shout out to Kilo Kirk, but I'm one of the first videos. So we supposed to be doing that next week too, man. So we need everybody to come out for that. So I keep y'all posted for that shit, but we're about to activate the Bay. Real tough, man. It's about to be real crazy, man. So documentary videos, all types of shit, man. you know. But hell yeah, man, let's get to the content with no motherfucking more nonsense, man. What the fuck weekly, man? There's been a lot of shit going down, man, since I've been doing my 1-2. You feel me? Rap life shit. You did. Drake dropped a new video, man. You know what I mean? We getting the thumbs ups and the thumbs down. You know what I mean? On certain people, you know, we're gonna go into the dialect, but the video looked nice to me. He definitely stepped it up. Dope video in my eyes. You know, a lot of people comparing it to other things. You know, we'll get into that. You know, you got the Big U snitch has finally been revealed. You know, I guess it was called I don't know what the nigga name was in the paperwork, but victim number one, I guess, victim one, whoever he was, well, he's being revealed finally. You know, we're gonna get into that. You know what I mean? Definitely. Kanye did a weird ass interview in a KKK, black KKK costume with Fedidemics. We're gonna get into that, a little bit of that. That's wild. Sauce Walka, you know what I mean? He does an interview, you know, after getting shot, you know, surviving, you know, a murder attempt, you know, and a murder on his homeboy, you know what I mean? So first interview, we're gonna fuck with that. And we got more, man. We got a lot of shit down the pipeline, a lot of shit going on, man. So yeah, what the fuck weekly, man. Let's get into the content with no motherfucking more nonsense, man. Since these politics going down in LA, man, we gotta get into the Big U confidential informant. You know, because everybody been wondering, who is this guy? Who is the dude that they said owned the cannabis club? And who's the dude that they say that, you know what I mean? We got to get into this, man. That say the dude at the cannabis club, at the Deja Vu strip club. Who is this fella? You know what I mean? So finally, you know, this man has been revealed. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Let's get into the content. Salute to Rapaholics, man. Oh, no, this ain't Rapaholics, is it? What's my man's name? My bad, y'all. Gotta give my man's credit. Oh, shit. Okay. Boom. Here we go. Rap News. What's called? Rap News and Street Politics. Okay, Rap News and Street Politics. That's it. We're going to get into this, y'all. Fair use. Rap News and Street.
The best hood channel on YouTube, and we back with them bad people in this Big U federal indictment. Now, you know, it's a lot of information that's coming out, a lot of individuals speculating as to who's telling, who's snitching, who the witnesses are, and that's where we step in. Now, right now, we got one main individual who's playing some dirty games in this paperwork. Now, as we broke down when we covered this Big U indictment, there's confidential informants, multiple witnesses in multiple areas. And we also have some snitches on the forecast as well. But we're not talking about probabilities in this video. We only gonna talk about facts. So we know there's an individual that they refer to as CW1. They broke down his profile, his case history, and what information he provided. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm onto that dude, but I'm not 100% for sure that is who I think it is. So we're not gonna put that out there because, you know, we're not here to make allegations in terms of who's snitching. We're gonna tell you exactly who it is. And you know, a lot of people, of course, they want it to be Whack 100. They want it to be 600, Brick Baby. We know Loose Cannon's already telling. He's self-snitching. He's implicated himself. But this individual right here is also snitching on Loose Cannon. But as of right now, we got to say factually, it's none of them other dudes. But you know the saying, when life gives you lemons, you end up with Dale Morrison. Now, Dale Morrison is going to be victim number one. This is actually going to be the biggest rat in this case. So again, this is not CW1 who was pardoned by Joe Biden. And this is not witness one that was around the alleged murder situation in Nevada. The witness that was working as a security guard in the studio. This is the man that was getting extorted, so to speak. The one that was robbed by Loose Cannon. And the club promoter who set up the whole situation with Big U and Deja Vu, where it was said that Big U had shook down 30 rats out that situation. But the key thing, man, is who is Dale Morrison? Now, he's not only a rat. He's actually a club promoter. And I would say somewhat of an entrepreneur.
Hey, the rabbit hole getting deep. As much as everybody was saying Whack 100 is the snitch, everybody was saying that the Loose Cannon is a snitch, Brick is the snitch, 600 is a snitch. And I don't even want to say no words like that towards some individuals because, you know what I mean? If you can't prove it, you know what I mean? You can't say them words. But I'm talking about what the people were saying in the chat, the people saying on the internet, the people saying in the streets. You feel me? Y'all point the finger at them. Now let's see who you're going to point the finger at, because it gets deeper. Let's go. Fair use.
Throughout the city. And the next question one may ask is, why Dale Morrison? Why was he being shook down? It seems like this dude is one of them guys playing all sides. Now, the key thing is Dale Morrison has been in the mix around all these dudes for a long time. Like I said, he's a club promoter. And anybody know these club promoters? They're the ultimate people person. But especially when you promoting black businesses, black clubs, black parties, you're going to end up intertwining with the hood at some point, especially in LA. So we've seen Dale Morrison, not only with Big U, we've seen him with Nipsey, we've seen him with Gilly the Kid, Joe Moses. Like I said, this dude has been around everybody in the city. And we got to put this out so nobody else falls into the games that this dude is playing. Now, the paperwork has painted him out to be a victim, and on the contrary, painted Big U to just be somebody that got him in the headlock. But Dale Morrison is actually playing his own games in these streets, man. So the key thing right now is Morrison is under his own federal indictment, which has nothing to do with any of these dudes in this indictment, with this Big U Rolling 60 situation. This dude had his feet in the streets, a full participant in.
Now, hold on. You hear that? He said he had his own indictment. Peep that. We're going to rewind that. He had his own indictment. Let's get this going. He had his own indictment. Let's see why he folded. He's breaking the whole story down. He's telling why he folded. Let's see why he folded. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
His own games in these streets, man. So the key thing right now is Morrison is under his own federal indictment, which has nothing to do with any of these dudes in this indictment, with this Big U Rolling 60 situation. This dude had his feet in the streets, a full participant in the life of criminality. He's not just some weed shop owner that's trying to make a living and ends meet by playing it fair. This is the misconception of this whole situation. Now, the indictment that he's allegedly the main defendant on is a conspiracy with the intent to possess narcotics, also possession with the intent to distribute narcotics. And the main key thing is the feds are alleging that Dale Morrison is using businesses in LA as fronts, including the same business that Big U was allegedly shaking down. So we've seen Morrison with multiple different businesses: MLB Investments and Holdings, M4 Morrison Media Marketing and Management, DMO 20 Consultants LLC, Everybody Eats, which is also synonymous with the Everybody Eats Genetics cannabis business, which he's affiliated with. Now, at the time when he was allegedly participating in the conspiracy, some of these businesses were operating off some high rises off Fed. Now, as of today, he's changed the addresses to these businesses. But in 2020, it's alleged that he was working with 4 other co-conspirators by the names of Jordan Jackson, Keyshawn Brandon, Brittany Duff, and Deja Purifoy. Now, everybody except for Keyshawn Brandon was operating in Ohio. Keyshawn Brandon, aka Keys, is said to be Morrison's bodyguard, or security, so to speak, that protects his criminal endeavors. And it said that on July 25th, 2020, Keys was chaperoning around 7,000 grams of meth, approximately 2,000 grams of powder, and around 5,300 grams of weed from LA to Ohio, which is when they got pulled over. And somehow, some way, it comes out that this shipment came from Dale Morrison. Now, mind you, this is July 2020. In the Big U indictment, the Fed said they didn't start watching Big U until...
Nasty work. Hold on. Nasty work. Nasty work. So you seeing where the shit started. Some nigga get in trouble and then point the ET finger, man. You know we got the ET finger always in effect, man. You know, for them niggas that point that finger, man. But this nigga need to come into the screen at all times, man. Him. When this nigga come out, it's always something, man. Nigga trying to strike a deal to go home. You see this right here? This nigga in the back of the box trying to strike a deal. He want to go home, my nigga. He point out the locations and shit, everything, man. Yeah, he trying to go home, my nigga. Man, this is a wild and nasty motherfucking work, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Some way, it comes out that this shipment came from Dale Morrison. Now, mind you, this is July 2020. In the Big U indictment, the Fed said they didn't start watching Big U until February 2021, after the alleged murder committed by Big U in Nevada. But again, they was already watching the 6-0s in 2020, and they were able to track 8 USPS packages sent from Ohio to different addresses in LA, some in the 40s, a business in the Mansfields, and of course, Addy and the 6 O's, where it said that around 150 racks had came from Ohio and touched down to LA, which the feds are alleging is proceeds that Morrison was receiving in this drug conspiracy. Now, 6 days after they got caught in that car, Morrison's house was hit July 31st, 2020, where it said this dude also had a bunch of weapons, but he wasn't fully taken in on this indictment until a year later, April 28th, 2021. But the Big U document alleges that he was a known extortion target since the beginning of their investigation on Big U. So as we see here in this Big U paperwork, it states Victim 1 has a criminal history.
This is where this nigga, gives Big U up. Let me bring it back a little bit. This is crazy. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Dale Morrison, this nigga crazy. Hold on. 2021, California, District Defendant Dale Morrison. Then wave. I didn't see. Okay, let's go.
The Big U document alleges that he was a known extortion target since the beginning of their investigation on Big U. So as we see here in this Big U paperwork, it states Victim 1 has a criminal history that includes arrest for narcotics conspiracy and distribution in violation of Title 21, Section 846, respectively, for which he is pending sentencing. It's still an open Fed case. He hasn't been sentenced. Why? Because he's using his telling on Big U in this indictment, in which it says that Victim 1 will likely receive cooperation credit based on this case in his unrelated pending drug case from the United States Attorney's Office in the Southern District of Ohio. So this information right here is why there's no need for guessing. There's no need for allegations. There's a lot of blunt that's coming out. Is this dude snitching? Is he snitching? People grasping at straws just for the content. The paperwork is telling us who these people are. Now, like I said, in the forecast, there are some snitches that's coming out, but that's neither here nor there because we have to move factually when we're talking about people as rats. And this is what I mean by this is a dirty character right here. He caught an unrelated Fed case before any of this situation and immediately started pointing fingers at the big fish because he's a little fish.
What we say, E.T., I want to go home. That nigga start pointing that finger. Where the nigga point that finger at, man? Where the bottom, boom, right there. Give me the motherfucking screen, Mean Gene. Boom. Right there at the top, right there where you point the finger. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that one. He did it. Yep, and then here go the boop. They got me for the money right here. And then look right here, man. Boom, I'm gonna wear the motherfucking wire and shit. I'm gonna give you a wow. Yeah, he doing deals. This is the interrogation room at the bottom. That's interrogation room. He point out all the niggas. Then right there at the top, that nigga like, yeah, man. The nigga trying to go home, man. You see that nigga trying to go home, my nigga. The fuck? Dale Morris trying to go home, nigga. Let's go. Free the guys, man. This nigga crazy. Let's go.
Fish in the streets, but nonetheless, he's still in the streets. He's not some innocent victim just floating around getting a noogie on his head. You know what I'm saying? And then with that situation that they had at Deja Vu on Big U Party in 2021, he complained and snitched about Big U pressing him and the other promoter for 30 racks. But then he turns around the next year and still promotes his next party in 2022 at Cheetahs. This dude playing street games, but when the big fish come and collect, he want to point the finger now. But he got some even nastier work on his name. He's also been convicted of a robbery, and guess what? Human trafficking of a minor under the age of 18. Shit, I see why he's getting pressed. This is a weird dude in the streets. And it's also said that he has ties to Whack 100. We're going to get to that, though. Now, one can make the argument that Big U wouldn't even be under an investigation by the feds if it wasn't for this dude. Reason being is because the homicide that took place in Nevada was under investigation by the police in Nevada, not the feds. This dude comes along, and now you have the full RICO where we're talking about money, extortion, and robbery being involved into a full enterprise with Big U. Now, along with CW1, Morrison also told the feds about the Adrian Broner situation. He had a recording on Big U when he sat down with him April 14th and April 15th of 2022. He was mic'd up when Big U was talking about the Adrian Broner situation. Now, like I said, this is the same person.
I told you the nigga was mic'd up right here. They mic'd the nigga up. My mic sound nice. Check one. They mic'd the nigga up right there. They mic'd the nigga up when he was sitting right here. This one the nigga got the whole mic system. They said this how you tap in, cut the motherfucking the charger on, everything. All right, nigga. And right here, they showing them how to work it. Like, nigga, this stash that, my nigga. You can't show the database board. Nigga, put that in your backpack. You know what I mean? And this is when a nigga pointed them out over here. And he like, nigga, yep, it was right there on that date and that time. And then, boom, his case still open, so he's still trying to go home. This nigga, E.T. Fingers is mania in this motherfucking street gang. Let's go, y'all.
Person that Loose Cannon admitted to robbing. This is one of the main reasons why Loose Cannon is sitting down. Not only did Loose Cannon talk on the podcast, but what sealed his fate was the dude he robbed was working as an informant. So like I said, all he had to do was corroborate the story that Loose Cannon told as being factual. And of course, with him being the victim, it was extremely easy for Loose Cannon to get snatched up. Now, like I said, he was around all these dudes before this investigation popped off, and he was around all the way up to when they got hit. But in the Big U video, we also spoke about a time when the Nevada police had went to Big U's house to pay him a visit in regards to the murder that took place out there. We see Daryl Morrison on the wiretap with them later on that night, giving extortion payments to Vay. And he also dug into multiple details to the feds about how Big U tried to get him to line up other weed dealers and other businesses in the city. But the key thing, this dude was making 25% off of the tape. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like this dude was just living the worst life possible. He got tired of being punked and is running with the feds in a situation.
Did I just hear them say he was getting a percentage? Hold up, Big Swole Up. This nigga was getting a percentage, allegedly, for lining other dispensaries up. And he's snitching. This is wild. Allegedly. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
In Ohio has led to him becoming spooked. And he's using that to get from up under Big U's thumb. Like I said, we seen this dude with all the rappers, promoting all the parties. We seen him promoting Filthy Rich, everybody. This is not somebody you want to be around. I'm gonna keep it real. You never know who else he's gonna throw up under the bus to lighten up that federal indictment that he got looming over his head. And it's one thing called a sentence memorandum. That memorandum right there breaks down everything in regards to your sentencing. You meet with the judge and they go over everything. All the people that's there for you in the courtroom, all the letters from your employers, your family, all the mitigating factors that you're using to try to get the judge not to send your ass all the way up the river. And like I said, at that point, that's when these cooperation credits are going to take effect, and it's going to drop his points down and lessen the blow of that offense. That document is still sealed and he's not sentenced yet. Mind you, this offense happened in 2020 and he went down in 2021. Here we are 4 years later. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get sentenced until after everybody in this Big U indictment is taken care of, because we may see this dude on the stand if anybody takes it to trial, which I'm highly doubting right now. But like I said before, this dude participated in countless wiretaps. It seemed like Vay and Big U stayed on this dude on the phone and all.
Fair use, y'all. Fair use, man. Shanique in the motherfucking building, the Miles in the building doing a motherfucking jizzab. Yeah, I see my nigga Network in the building, man. The gang and it's in the thing, man. Throw the alley-oop out there, but I want to play a little bit more of the content because we get into the alley-oop and get the politicking. And last time I threw the alley-oop, we didn't even get to the content. Like, niggas politicking so tough, man. So it was great content, though. It was great debating and shit. You know, salute to everybody that came on the stage, but it was so much debate, we couldn't get to the content. So I'm definitely going to play the content first, and we could talk about it. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
All he was doing was leading these guys over to Title III. But like I said, he went down in April 2021. 8 months after this is the man that was making those controlled extortion payments. The FBI gave him thousands of dollars, split up over multiple occasions, slid it right to him so he can go meet with Big U or Vay and document those extortion payments. Like I said, this dude wasted no time to get out in the field and work as a confidential informant, but they call him a victim. And one key thing you got to realize about these dudes that work for the feds, you know, of course, everything's incentivized. There's a reason. They got something hanging over your head, but you also,
like he said, he working for them alphabet boys, but they call him a victim. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Have to enter some sort of a contractual agreement with these people. And of course, nobody wants their information out there. Nobody wants the feds to say that they working for them. But the key thing is, in that contract that you sign with these folks, they let you know that they can't promise and ensure you that your information will be kept solid. Because at some point, if somebody goes to trial, you may be called as a witness. But like we see here, they basically told us who he was. Again, this is why there should be no speculation and putting out false content until the information drops. But what we meant by this dude playing all sides, you know, as a club promoter, he's mixed in with everybody. Wack is in the entertainment business. He got to get his artists in these clubs and make this chilly. But on June 5th, 2022, on the wiretap, Big U was telling this dude, stop doing business with Wack 100 because he's a rat. And a month after that, Big U broke down the situation to Dale Morrison that he had with Wack 100. Now, I believe Wack was talking about this, you know, he's kind of hard to listen to. I'm going to keep it real, man. But the account of the incident that was on wiretap, the account that the feds have, and the account that Dale Morrison has, is that Big U and some 6-0s chased down Wack. And Wack took off screaming, saying, "My wife draws."
All right, now this footage is not Wack, man. That footage right there is not Wack. I ain't gonna say who it is because that's the homie, and I ain't got nothing to do with these LA politics, but that is not Wack up these stairs. That is not Wack, man. But let's go with the story. Fair use.
"I see you, Eugene. I see you, Eugene. I see you." He said he was screaming, and he said he had a blower. But he said Wack pleaded and said, "Don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car." He said, "Draws, draws, draws. Don't do this." This is the account told by Big U to Dale Morrison. So we see why Wack is on this campaign, man. These two is for show beefing. Now, the comment where he said Wack 100 is a snitch, like I said, of course, we all would like him to be, especially at this juncture. But I have no paperwork on it, so I can't say. But nonetheless, Mr. Dale Morrison is for show them bad peoples, man. And CW1, he's going to be coming soon too, man. We got to call a spade a spade. It just is what it is, especially when he's...
All right, man, we ain't gonna go into all that, baby. Y'all know what I mean? Now y'all get it. Y'all get it. It was a guy that folded like motherfucking wet napkins. You know what I mean? Before any of the Wack 100 and Big U beef even started, man. So this shit is wild, man. So y'all get a picture of what's really going down, man. You feel me? And all the people that's locked up is the people that this nigga was dealing with. Allegedly, man. Y'all read the paperwork. I don't read paperworks and shit, man. They do that in Clubhouse. I don't do it. Period. They said, we know who that is. Yeah, for real, though. You know, niggas was wondering who victim number one or confidential informant number one. Who the nigga with the cannabis club? Who the nigga that club deja vu? There you go. You dig? You know, shit get deep. These LA politics is sick. It's crazy out here, man. Period. Like I say, free the guys, man. You know, it's ugly. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Nasty work, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave it right there. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit, man. I'm just playing the content. I can't have an opinion on it because I'm not from these politics. Now, if it was an Oakland situation, I'm from Oakland. I could talk my shit, but I can't like really talk my shit because I ain't from politics, man. That's something they got to talk about. So y'all fill in the blanks and y'all do what you want to. You feel me? Shaniqua said, "Nah, I'm talking about the dude running." Hey, whatever niggas, hey, whatever y'all talk about it. Y'all fill in the blanks, man. That's what the comments is for. And then shit, I bring you on stage. You fill in the blanks. Talk your shit, man. You know, straight up. But let's get into, let's see, man. It's so much shit I got on this motherfucker, man. But let's get to the content with no more nonsense. Y'all still in the building, y'all still fucking with a Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your guy, hit the motherfucking likes, man. Get them likes up, man. Let them know we doing something in this motherfucker, man, because they be clowning podcasts and shit. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, from a motherfucking podcaster that been doing this shit for years, man, and finally got my own channel. This shit is hard, my nigga. It costs a lot of money. And to get subscribers and likes and followers, it takes years and years of putting in work. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna go to the top unless you got a lot of controversy and a lot of bullshit. You probably could make it to the top, and then as soon as that bullshit stops, it stops. You know what I mean? You go viral one day, your numbers go up. You know what I mean? You good for a good month. Back down. The moment is gone. You know what I mean? So this shit is hard. So I salute everybody that do this podcast shit. No disrespect, man. You know what I mean? You gotta put in hours. You know what I mean? You gotta, and nobody starts at the top. You know, so I appreciate all my fucking subscribers. I appreciate the shit out of y'all. It took a lot to get y'all to fuck with my channel. It took a lot of fucking videos, a lot of podcasts, hella shit to get y'all to fuck with my channel, man. And we still growing, man. So I appreciate everybody in the fucking chat from around the world, little boys and girls. Thank you for fucking with the channel. It's no Yuck Mouth. It's no Yuck Mouth TV. It's no motherfucking Smoke Lot Radio, no Wonder Twins, no What the Fuck Weekly, no none of that shit without the people supporting us, man. So big shout out to y'all. I got to pause everything and shout y'all out for fucking with me, man. Thank you. We appreciate you. And we're gonna keep on putting on for y'all, man. You know what I mean? Period. This shit is hard though. This shit ain't easy, man. Period. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. For real. It takes time and hella dedication, bro. Hella dedication. What do you say? Interview. Let's get with boo boo. Let's get with Drake video, man. Drake video came out. A lot of people saying that it resembles something. I'll let y'all fill in the blanks, man. You tell me. But I liked it. It was dope. I like that he had a crew of female dancers and shit. You know what I mean? Especially that little Mardi Gras area when they did the beginning and they had all the little feathers and shit. That shit was fly. You know what I mean? I'll fuck with it. But yeah, a lot of people said it was some resemblances, you know what I mean? And let's fill in the blanks, man. Shout out to Big Kish, man. You dig? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Fair use, man. Shout out to Big Kish, man. Y'all go subscribe to that dude. He definitely lit on the tube. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Yo, Big Kish back up in here, man.
Hold on, Big Kish. Get to it.
Pulling nobody's strings. Listen, Drake is trying to be like Kendrick in his Nokia video. There's a bunch of similarities and parallels of the Nokia video and the Super Bowl halftime show. Like I said,
just this still shot looks familiar. Just this still shot looks like the Super Bowl show from Kendrick. Just this still shot. Let's go, man. Keep it going, Big Kish. Bust this shit down, man. Break this shit down like a brick of cocaine, my nigga, and slang it to the block. Let's go, man. Yada-da. Fair use. Shaniqua, tell them what it is. Fair use. Yada-da.
Monet spotted it, and we about to react to it. Y'all check this out. Y'all know I'm like holding out without further ado. Let's get it.
Hold on, man. Let's go fast forward.
Observation 1, y'all. Check this out. Now, the Nokia video, see, I was like, damn, is he doing that black and white? To try to be like, because Kendrick do black and white. What do he do that black and white on? I forgot. But yeah, let's look. So he's surrounded by the females, right? Look, he's trying to replicate the love that Kendrick get. But look, and at the sisters right here at the Super Bowl halftime show, they surrounding Dot. Check it out. This is something to watch. This is something to look at. Matter of fact, y'all need to see all of this. Y'all need to see all of this. Look at him. He trying to be like Dot. Drake is trying to be like K.
Yo, chat, what y'all think? If y'all seen the video, what y'all think? You know, is he trying to act like K-Dot in the video? Or I like the video. The video is dope, but dude got a lot of resemblance as far as when the females start dancing and whatnot in the black outfits and whatnot. And he's in the middle. Definitely resemblance. You know what I mean? A lot of resemblance. When I watched it, that's the first thing in my gut. So I'm like, God damn, he's like on some Kendrick shit on this video. That's the first shit I said. I swear to God, he walking down the hall and shit. I said he on some Kendrick shit in this video. That was the first shit I said. And I'm glad somebody else pointed out. You know, that's the first shit I said. I lump in my throat like, okay, this is dope, but it resembles something. But let's continue with the content. Fair use, y'all. Let's go.
He trying to be like Kendrick. Oh. Y'all thought that this was all we had? Y'all thought that this was just it? Nah, this ain't just it. This ain't just it. We got more. Check this out. Remember, if you haven't watched the Nokia video, go watch the Nokia video and come back to this. Because we already know you've seen the Super Bowl halftime show, right? We know how much love he been getting in his videos, not like us. There's more, y'all. Check this out. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. You are not gonna want to click off this video. Watch this, y'all. There's one. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. He done made some fake love. Look, this is him right here in the middle. Y'all see him in the middle, the black and white? My mouse ain't showing. My mouse is not showing. Check him out. That's him in the middle on the right. That's Drake on the right. He's falsifying all the love. He act like he's surrounded by true, genuine people, but he's not. The party must die. Remember I told y'all, everybody who was complaining about the Super Bowl halftime show, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show, they wanted to see glitter and dances and feathers.
So everybody's saying it's subs. So he's shooting subs at Kendrick, basically. He ain't trying to be like Kendrick. He's shooting subs. That's a good one. I could take that. If it's subliminals and he like, you know what I mean, Kendrick, this is how you really do it. Or he dissing Kendrick on a slight subtle, on some party shit. I could get it. I get it. That's a good approach. I mean, that's a good angle. You know, let's go, y'all. Compared to him copying him. You know, I could go with the subs with that. I definitely could go with the subs. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. But we don't know what it is. We don't know if it's a copycat, you know what I mean? Or, you know, this is all subliminals. Y'all paint the picture. Y'all fill in the blanks. I don't know. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
This, right? I've been saying that this whole time. Everybody who's complaining want to see feathers and glitter. Look at what's on the right. All you see is feathers and glitter. I called it. I called it. All this shake and tail feather energy. But in the Super Bowl halftime show, the sisters was covered up. Yeah, Dot had them sisters covered up. He had them covered up. Now, when you look on the left, that's Dot throwing up the West with two hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's real love right there. You see, he's surrounded by real love. This isn't false love. This isn't paid for love. Now, what you see on the right, that's paid for. That's all paid for. Everybody's paid right there. Now, when people pop out, when people pop up for Dot,
my nigga, if Drake came in the club, the bitch is gonna be around him like that. Let's stop playing, bro. This is a video, I get it. But if Drake came in the strip club, them bitches is gonna surround that nigga just like this. Let's stop playing. That's the boy. Let's stop playing. That's the boy. And he talking about throwing 25,000 and 50,000 and shit out and paying for bitches' college tuition. They surrounded him at the strip club like this. I'm telling you. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Look, we really love him. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Exhibit 3. Look at it. Look at the headband. I'm telling y'all, our sister Monet is cooking with these posts right here. Look at these posts.
Oh.
Chilling with Monet. Listen.
Oh.
I wouldn't have caught this. I would have had to watch it about a couple times, and I wasn't going to watch that Nokia video more than once.
Oh.
Now he want to put towel.
Oh, the hallway shit and then the rag over the head. Oh. I ain't peeped that one. I ain't go that, you know what I mean? I ain't really peep. I was just on more of the dancers. But the hallway walk, oh, that's wild. And the head scarf, okay. Now it's getting wild. Okay, it's getting wild right now, man. It's getting real wild right now, B. Word up, B. New York voice. New York voice. It's getting wild as shit, B. Word. The backwards, the filming nigga walking down the hallway from the back. Oh, yeah. It's ugly, man. Nasty work. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
And stuff on his head. You ain't never had no towel on your head, boy. Boy. Now you want to walk down hallways and all that. Come on, man. Dot got on white pants, you got on white pants. Dot put a towel on his head, you want to put a towel on your head. You know what I'm saying? Dot walking down the hallway, now you want to walk down the hallway. Look at him. Come on, man. He's copying Dot. Or let's just say he dealt with some video production that's copying Dot. He should have called it out. Like, nah, I want to be original. Nah, nope. He was all in with it. Drake is all in with it. Yeah, make it as much as Kendrick, as much as possible. You know why? Because he know everybody like Kendrick. So this is Drake's thing. This is what he do. Y'all remember the horror movie Wishmaster? How you take your face and then he becomes you? That's Drake. That's Drake. He becomes the people. He wants to become whoever the people like. He wants to become. Yeah. Now I want y'all to look. Now Nokia was represent.
Hey, that's a good analogy. That's a good nigga. That's a good motherfucking analogy. He said, look at the snakes on the wall, man. He's saying that is a snake. That's a good analogy. You see this? I don't know. It looked like it looked like plugs, but he said this is a snake. I don't know if that look like it's plugs, this shit. Computer plugs and shit. But yeah, that was a good one. I don't see a snake head on this. I just see, you know what I mean, connections to shit. Tetris. I get a Tetris vibe from this. But let's go, y'all. Fair use. That was a good one, though. Let's go. He said it's the old Nokia game. Oh, okay. It's the old Nokia. Nokia had a game? Nokia, okay. Y'all put me up on shit. Nokia had a video game. Okay. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Y'all put me up on shit. Salute to the chat.
What the people like? He wants to become. Yeah. Now I want y'all to look. Now Nokia was a representation of him being on the phone and chicks being on his line and all that, right? Chicks being on his line and all that, right? Chicks being on his line. Now, y'all remember at the end of the Not Like Us video, what Kendrick has in front of him? It was a cage. What was in that cage? An owl, right? Right? I'm going somewhere with this. Check this out. Check this out. So he tried to say that the owls ain't caged no more. You know why he said Drake just said that in his new Nokia video? He got the owls on the cell tower. He got the owls on the cell tower. So he could be insinuating that the owls is on the phone line, right? Or he could be insinuating that the owls is free. He's free now.
And then for the numerology niggas, if you notice, it's 6 owls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one right here behind this thing. That's 6. 6 owls. He the 6th guy. You know what I mean? So he got 6 owls on that motherfucker. I mean, the 6th owl is free, nigga. Like, yeah, we out here, nigga. We're the 6th guy, nigga. It's 6 owls. Count that motherfucker up. It ain't 1, it's 6. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
And what was he? Did he ever put owls in his video, like real owls in his video before? Before Kendrick? I don't know, man. This dude want to be like Kendrick so bad. It's a shame, y'all. Drake want to be like Kendrick so bad. It's a shame. It's a pure T shame how he want to be like that. It's sad, man. It is sad to the core. Now, these are these phone lines. So I guess he's saying that, you know, either he's free now, Dot let him out the cage. Nah, Dot ain't let him out no cage, man. He ain't let him out no cage. So he's saying that he's free because he got the owls on the cell.
To me, it's saying that you caged 1 owl, and I still got 6 owls out here doing their thing. Period. You caged 1, but we got 6 right here doing our thing. That's what it, and it represents the 6, which is him and Toronto. So I think that's what it's saying. Okay, you probably got 1, but meaning you got that battle, but it's still more owls out here doing their 1 too. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Cell tower, whatever, right? Nokia. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is wild. Shout out to our cousin.
Yeah, man. Y'all peeped that out though, but it was a lot of similarities. I was waiting for him to really break down the dances. The dancers, man, was on some booth shit. When I seen the female doing patty cake shit, I'm like, this ain't the dances that the females was doing on the Super Bowl. Like, they was doing real crunk and hood dances, hyphy dances and shit, real shit from the culture. I ain't never seen nobody do the patty cake Baker Man shit. That lost me. When I seen bitches dancing doing patty cake shit, I'm like, no. What dance is that? What fucking dance is the patty cake dance? Please let me know. Is that some new shit? Let me know if the patty cake dance with them bitches was doing the Drake shit. They did this and that. Let me know if that's the new dance. The dances the females was doing was not. They was just twerking and shit. They wasn't doing no cultural dances. The bitch did the patty cake. I said, what the fuck is the patty cake dance? Like that threw me off. That shit threw me off. And it disrespected the culture. Like, black women do patty cake dances like that. That was disrespect, my nigga. What is the patty cake dance? That bitch is like, I said, whoa, that's crazy. This nigga trying to like act like black culture just fucking patty cakes. What the fuck? You might as well have the bitch eating a watermelon in the video. That was disrespectful to me. I don't like that one, my nigga. Got a bitch doing a patty cake. That ain't even a dance, my nigga. Just to relate to black culture. All right, my nigga. I ain't like that. But Drake, I rock with you. Great video. You know what I mean? Do your thing, man. Get back to the hits like this, man. Fuck that beef. You feel me? Fuck that beef, man. Keep it pushing, man. Back to the hits. Straight up. But it definitely had a lot of resemblance of the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't original. It wasn't like some original shit. It definitely felt like a Super Bowl video from Kendrick shit. Sad about that. Sauce Walka, you know what I mean, does an interview, you know, still out there in Memphis. You know, this one he was still out there in Memphis after being shot. And he talks about, you know, the whole Say So Peace situation and him getting shot, man. This is a big dog too. Let me get him escape. Yeah, it's called Wicked Films, man. He got 1.2 million subscribers. So I just subscribed to his shit. Subscribe to this guy right now with it. What the fuck that say? Because I got these matters on. Wild Kid. Wild Kid Films? Yeah, some shit. Wild Kid Films. Hey, man. This guy. You see his face. Subscribe to that guy. You gotta get a shout out, man. He a millionaire on these YouTube streets, man. He got that million subscriber thing, man. Subscribe to this guy. But he got Sauce Walka first interview after being shot and after his artist was unalive, man. So let's hear what Sauce Walka gotta say, man. Let me make sure I get it on a real fast forward oopty poppy. Let's get it going. And then, let's get it on a little extra bop. Okay, it's on the ooh-wop. Let's go. Fair use.
Tough. And we look at you like, you're a big Houston guy.
Damn, so Texas guy.
Texas guy, you know what I'm saying? So we were just like, damn, a lot of niggas call me like, damn, I hope they don't fuck up my money out there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna feel about
Wicked Films. That's what I said. I said it at first. Weird Kid Films.
it? You know what I'm saying?
Real, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was really like,
I stay really fucked up about this shit. Like
they hurt.
I don't get touched. Like I ain't on no tough shit.
No, it's just real.
Like you know what I'm saying? Just real. Like I'm protected at all costs type of person. Like
Yeah.
I don't get touched. I don't get bothered. I don't get into beefs or controversies with the turn violent or anything like that. The people that's within the 30-mile radius around me, everybody is not going to allow that to happen. Period. So
Exactly.
me taking it, you know what I'm saying, taking the lead in the trust on my own to put my safety and my life in my brother's hand in his hometown, in his city and state, that he possibly got his own, you know what I'm saying, troubles and controversies, beefs, whatever so have it may be going on in the streets. I'm just looking past all of that and looking like I'm gonna stand next to my brother the way he's standing next to me, because it's a possibility that I can have my own demons of complications of rivalries in my city. It just so happened that all my business taken care of and I don't allow it to keep going.
Yeah.
So I mean, I took the risk and came to my brother's hometown with him. I stood next to him, and that's just a part of the streets. Like, you got to take the good end with the bad. You sit next to a target, you become a target, no matter how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a casualty of war. So as much as my heart is broken, as much as my soul is bleeding, I still respect the rules of the streets. I understand what comes with this shit. So I got to make other people around me and people that's from my city and my state understand that as fucked up as the situation is, and I could have lost my life. My life was put in danger. It wasn't intentionally for me. And motherfuckers could have took my life, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So,
and we just, when T pulled up on you.
So the rumors is that Say So to Pete either had some problems out there or allegedly took some money out there, and allegedly the street said that they've been waiting for him to come back. So this allegedly what the street said. So is Sauce Walka confirming that he had some problems in the streets by this interview, what he just said? Let's continue, y'all. Fair use. Because, the mom came out and said that he ain't got to take nothing from nobody. It's some haters, and is what it is. But from what Sauce is saying, I don't know. Y'all paint the picture, man. Allegedly, man. Y'all paint I ain't no detective. I'm just, just reacting to what he just said, Fair use, y'all. Let's go.
That video that him giving you that slow-mo and the words that
you want me to slow it down a little bit? All right, I'll slow it down, man. I'll slow it down. My bad. I had in turbo Chinese language. Let's go.
You said in the video, you was just like, I'm still coming to that bitch. I love, man. Ain't no hard feeling.
And you know what's up, bro? I didn't even really realize that he was recording at the time. I'm not even paying attention to them glasses and shit. Like, you have to tell me at the end, like, no Sauce.
He do got the glass.
Yeah, you need to get some glasses like this, baby. By that time, I wouldn't even. But that's just my natural energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so numb to death. I'm so numb to murder and losing family members. Like, I'm kind of desensitized to the way that other people are. Like, so I watched my brother die in my arms from Chicago. I watched my mom die in my little brother's arms from Chicago. And called me on FaceTime. I watched my mother gasp for air and say her last broken sentences to me on FaceTime as she's dying in my little brother's arms from Chicago. Best friends murdered from robberies gone wrong. And we put up to the murder scene and we was there to the point of me seeing my brother get shot in his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like numb to this shit at this point.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it hurt me on the inside, but it's like my reactions is so delayed and so drawn out because I program my brain to look at this world and this lifestyle as a video game. I look at the world as that I'm living in a simulation. I'm living in a program. If I want to excel and have the highest stats and the strongest attributes in this program, I can't allow my feelings and my emotions to be the wavering factor or the leading denominator of what are the decisions that I'm going to make as a man. Like, no matter how I personally feel or what's my personal opinion, I'm going to wager my actions off of logic. And at a time of turmoil, a time of atrocity and trauma, tragicness. If I got to be the little bit of ray of sunshine or humor or fun in the building, and I'm the one shot, I'm in the hospital shot, and I'm making everybody in the hospital laugh. I'm making everybody in the hospital enjoy their time. But really, I'm just joking and making these humorous moments so I don't download the pain that I'm dealing with right now, or watching one of my best friends, one of my little brothers, a nigga that look up to me, get murdered in front of my face, shot in front of me, and me get shot and got this big stupid gaping on 2 entryway hole in my fucking leg. I ain't never been shot in my life. I've been running around these streets 34 years in every ghetto, every slums, or everywhere in America. But I just so happen to come in one of the, you know what I'm saying, most dangerous places in America with one of the dangerous titles in the world, which being a rapper, being a black successful man in America with the eye up, with the eyeball on you, with people watching you, know your movements. You have to put your movements out there to a certain degree so people can follow you on the algorithm, know about what concerts, what bookings that you have. All of these different things is kind of like a part of the job title, but these also are the things that put you in danger.
For sure.
And then the difference is about being a rapper versus being how people would say, well, tell that to a police officer, tell that to an army veteran, tell that to your.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, rap is hard. You know what I mean? I get this music and shit, but when a nigga I go to these different cities and shit, man, and you got your people and everybody iced out and shit, that get dangerous because you got wolves everywhere that ain't iced out, that ain't got money. You know what I mean? That's looking for a lick, looking for a come up, looking for a back door. You feel me? And these rappers come in the city, and they lit, man. They try to blitz you, my nigga. Some cities got love for you, nigga. Like when the rappers come out, like most cities, like 99% of the cities got love for you. But that 1%, nigga, they'll probably show up and show out on your ass on a bad note. You know what I mean? So you gotta always have that in mind, being an entertainer and a rapper and this shit, man. Like it could get dangerous, you know what I mean? A smile could turn to a frown instantly, man. Like LA, man, the whole Fandango out here in LA, how they able to get up on you, man. These niggas got money. You thinking of you looking for a broke, struggling nigga, like, oh, I gotta watch that nigga. No, these niggas pulling up in Phantoms and Bentleys and shit, and this the nigga that's gonna line you up. So yeah, it's hard out here in LA to decipher who the grimy nigga is, but other places, man, you can see it from the rip, man. Period, man. You gotta stay alert, keep your bat signal ready. You know what I mean? Whatever you feeling, you know what I mean. Keep that first feeling right. You know what I mean. Whatever that first feeling, move with it. That second feeling, like, nah, I'm just gonna chill, man. Fuck with it. You know, even though you that tingle, you got that spidey senses going crazy, like get the fuck up out of here. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna chill. And then the worst happened, man. So always follow your spidey senses, man. When that shit tingle, get the fuck up out of there. Period. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
A firefighter, or the things about these people's jobs that they get to take the uniform off. When they take that uniform off, he goes back to being a regular pedestrian. Nobody's trying to kill him. Nobody's trying to murder him. Nobody's trying to rob him. Nobody's following this police officer, firefighter, a CIA agent, fucking
For real.
whatever, public servant that protects life through violence and, you know what I'm saying, guns.
We got the guys in the building, man. We got motherfucking Abe in the building. We got motherfucking Gooch in the building. Network, man. The squad in the building. I'm gonna throw that link out after this, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
The dangerous police officers, shit like that, they get to take the badge off, take the uniform off, and then go back to being a regular person. There's no such thing as taking the uniform off when you're a rapper.
I was just say that.
There's no such thing as taking the uniform off.
Man, you got Carcino in this motherfucker, man. Carcino, what's happening, Playboy? Carcino got all the news on the hip hop shit, man. Carcino, I'm gonna throw the link out, man. Come talk some shit, man. Period, man. You got Carcino in this motherfucker, man. Hold on, man. We gonna stop the traffic for Carcino, man. We got a real Playboy in the building. I said, start. Let me throw the alley oop out to Carcino, man. Then I'll throw the shit back out. And then everybody else who want to tap in too, man. Goose the Great tap in, but Carcino in the building, man. Let's see what he got to say about this shit. Period, man. Carcino, what's up, man? I got to ask some questions about goddamn Kwame Brown, man. That's your homie, man. I need that nigga on the podcast. He ill. Kwame, one of the illest niggas out here, man. For real, for real. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Everything you do, every post you make, every conscious decision that you make, everything you do is being.
Get me out of here. That shit is fucking up. Get me out of here. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this shit ain't present to the screen. Let me add to stage. Thank you. Shit. All the guys done pulled up hella fast, man. Calico done pulled up hella fast. MJG pulled up. Y'all mute up, man, right quick. Let's go, y'all.
Their belongings or to take their valuables. Sometimes it's about taking your life.
That's it.
Sometimes motherfuckers get the joy and the satisfaction just off taking your soul off of this earth and knowing that you're not here no more to get on their nerves, bro.
Real talk.
You know,
Your existence, they just
hold on, man. We gotta get Carino in this motherfucker right quick, man. Let's get Carino in there. Let's remove this content, man. Let's see what the guy got to say, man. Carino, man, what you doing, man? You moving and grooving, Playboy?
Yeah, you know what? I'm back. Go headed back to the crib.
Your ass coming from a strip club.
I was coming from gambling. But yeah, the other strip club and gambling. That's it.
I already knew you had all them pictures of them strippers. I'm like, this thing came from a strip club ASAP. What's up with you, man? Welcome to Young Mouth TV, man. I definitely a subscriber to your shit, man.
Thank you, brother.
A lot of history in hip hop, man. Your stories be definitely true. Because all the stories you tell, I'm like, how the fuck you know? And then all them rap-a-lot stories, I'm like, this nigga was there. I don't know. Like, so you definitely, you true blue. They be thinking like, they like, how?
Yeah.
Hey, he don't know nothing. I'm like, shit. And the stories he telling,
Yeah.
No,
there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I didn't tell. That's the thing they don't even understand. I'll be like, man, it's stuff I can't even tell you. I wish I could.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah, man, this thing here
about the content, man. You got the official snitch that's been revealed on the big U case. You got Drake with the new video looking like Kendrick Super Bowl shit, and you got Sauce Walka responding to him getting shot. Man, what you got to say about the content?
Oh man, so far, because I was watching this because I ain't see this one yet with the new Snitch, but the Drake thing, I saw that, man, and you know, and once again, man, this dude is Drake. It's like when K Dot made that video Squabble Up, and he had that book How to Be Kendrick for Dummies. That was perfect for Drake because he playing right into it because all he did was, it's like, dog, you don't have the confidence. Everybody can see it. You don't have the confidence to be creative. You doing just like everybody else doing. You proven you are a carbon copy. All you want to do is copy Kendrick. You can't be creative. There's no artistic anything with you. Everything about you now is in question. You are what they call a carbon copy. You probably, every time he come out with a song, you got to worry about, did he even make it? Whose song it is? Where the reference track? You know, everybody gonna be thinking that now. His whole thing has been shattered. So he spent all this big budget money to try to make it look like Kendrick so he can have everybody's attention, his eyes and ears, so they can do the comparison with Not Like Us, so he can get some push, because he just threw a whole bunch of shit against the wall to see what was gonna stick. And out of all of it, he found this one song. After 21 damn incomplete, unfinished tracks, you made songs before, you know exactly what that sound like. If you heard that Drake and Party album, you knew that. I was like, oh yeah, this some old dated stuff. They didn't finish this. He just jumped on it. You could tell right away. I'm like, man, they ain't even mixed this right. It's crazy. So
facts.
Yeah,
it was a knockoff Future. Cardi was a knockoff. I mean, PartyNextDoor was a Future. Like it was horrible, horrible.
Yeah,
Drake song. That's why they made the single by himself. Like, why the single? It's a group album. Why the single ain't got both of them on Our Way?
Exactly. That's because it was all a mask. If it don't sell, it's Party fault. You know, it ain't a real Drake album. But
Right.
if it's successful, oh, it's me. So if you Party, you right away getting used again. And now you see the Weeknd walked away from that deal, and he's like, I ain't signing my life away
And
to
look what
Drake. And that's why Drake saw the exactly. He got a movie coming out, net worth over 300 million, Party net worth about 6. And this is why. Right. And you stuck in a deal for life. You got about 12 more years to go on your contract.
You in the sweatshop. He in the sweatshop, man. You
He literally in there.
Yeah.
Man, you know how many number one hits that dude then wrote? I'm like, dude, you done wrote about 7, 8, or 9 number one hits. The Rihanna songs, all of them number one hits. And I was like, damn.
Where the fuck did that pen go on this album? Where that Rihanna pen went?
Oh, I tell you where it went.
It didn't show up on this album, nigga.
Yeah, this was a rush job. Because everybody was spiraling. And see, when Party take time and make a Party album, it's nice because it's put together, it's structured. But Drake don't even promote his shit. He put his album out while Party got his thing going on. He wouldn't even been at the last show with PartyNextDoor if it wasn't for this K-Dot thing. So now he want to use Party. Oh, I'm coming out with an album with Party. Y'all get ready for that. It's like an album with Party. Nobody was asking for that. Nobody was asking for that album.
Nobody, nigga. Nobody. We want that new Drake and Future, nigga. But you burnt that bridge. So yeah, he got the low sodium diet Future and made an album.
No calories.
Oh my God, man. So look, let me ask you a question though. Since you are a controversial dude, man. So what the fuck is your problem with Gil, man? You and Gilly be going at it, man.
Oh man, Gil mad because he can't lie to me. See, that's the thing. He lie to everybody. And he be pulling all these moves, but he can't lie to me. And that's like he know, he's like, damn, man, why can't you just let my lie ride, man? So man, he be in the DMs talking to me, dog. We got about thousands of DMs. So he be on there talking like he hate me, but he really don't. I consulted his whole show, me and Kwame Brown, because he's just like Drake. They have no creativity. They gotta copy off somebody else all the time. That's it. That's the only thing they know to do. They don't know how to be original.
But I know that you and Kwame like the Wonder Twins, like me and Gooch, man. Y'all activate and go crazy on that nigga. Like y'all teaming that nigga. He gotta go off the screen and shit. Like he left the screen. Yeah, this bitch ass nigga don't want to be on the
Yeah. I mean, KB know him. See, that's the thing. KB know him more than anybody. You're like, dude, he played with you. His brother saved your life in the club. You come in there all Jewed up. Him and his brother, they was like, man, dog, dude didn't have no gun. You bigger than the dude. He just told you to run it. And you was taking off the jewelry. No problem. It's like, dog, you just bought all this weird ass jewelry. And then you sitting over here.
Emeralds and rubies.
Yeah, emeralds, rubies on the damn bracelet. That he bought that off Gary Payton, I think. Somebody, man. He buying that damn thing. They was like, damn, dude. Like Kwame's like, why wouldn't you buy your own jewelry? Why you want to buy somebody else's jewelry? You got all this money, go buy your own. No originality, man. He just, I want to wear it. He wore it. So, yeah, dude just came up there and told him to run it.
The only thing I don't like about their podcast is the disrespect towards Jordan and Kobe. Like, okay, you could like LeBron, but nigga, you can't disrespect the king and the prince. You can't, bro. Like, we know
I mean, his whole setup is cool. You right, though. You right. That's cool. Like when he first set it up and Underdog put all that money into it, I said, oh man, you got it the setup ready to go. And he wanted me and Kwame to do it.
Hold
But
on,
he
he
just
wanted y'all
like,
to be. Hold on, he wanted y'all to come do
yeah,
the podcast with him at first.
yeah. When it first got
Why?
started, wanted
Why
Kwame.
y'all
He ain't
didn't
want
do
me
it?
at all.
Why y'all didn't
So
do
we
it?
was we said, look, man, if you serious about doing this, you know, we didn't had all these talks. We were like, all right, man, you know, we're serious. But Kwame was like, he wanted me on it. Gil didn't want me on it really. But then he tried to get me to go without Kwame, like that was gonna get Kwame to go. He didn't want to see if I was gonna split and like turn on Kwame like some of the other people did for some money. Like, yeah, man, shoot, I'm gonna leave because Gil told me he got that money. And I'm like, dog, I'm about to tell you, you know damn well I ain't no money gonna sway me. I'm like, I didn't turn down way more just for principle. I can't do that. And I was like, if Kwame ain't cool with it, I damn sure ain't going. And that was his thing, is he's mad because Kwame was like, had a deal already set up. Like they already wanted to do a show with Kwame and work with him. And Gil was like, nah, I gotta be connected to it. Boy, it can't happen. So he was like, oh, if Gil got to be connected, then I don't want to do it because he think he going to be the boss of me. That ain't going to work. KB was like, if he think he going to be the boss of me, he's like, I know this dude. He going to try to act like he my boss. And that ain't finna work. So that was dead.
But he got a nigga just as aggressive at Kenya Martin. Kenya Martin, they had
Oh, yeah.
taken no bullshit. You know what I mean? And he able
No.
to work with Kenya, you know what I mean? So that'll be the same thing as Kwame, you know what I mean? So I think it'll be a dope chemistry, because at the end of the day, it's like him and Swaggy P. Them being, you know what I mean, former teammates and shit. They got chemistry. You know, when the nigga got the teammate chemistry is different. You could tell chemistry is way different from what everybody else's chemistry is.
Period.
Oh yeah,
Because
when Swaggy
he
came
got,
on that bitch, he lit it
yeah.
up because he got chemistry with them. They got history. You know what I mean? So just like Kwame, they got history. It'll be that chemistry, man. So from the outside looking in, that'll be the dynasty of this shit, man. If Kwame came on board, just me looking out, like, you know, on the outside
Right.
looking in. You
Oh
know?
yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely will be huge. But the thing is that Kwame gonna end up getting, you know, like Gil is different. See, Gil is very sensitive. He's really a sensitive dude. And you know these kind of dudes, like he'll be pouting in the corner, soaking, and he do some dirty stuff behind your back. Like he's really a shisty dude, man, for real. And they don't really know that. We know it because we didn't seen it in the past 3 years what this dude been doing. Behind the scenes, he been doing some goofy, crazy shit. But when Kwame was on there, Kwame would have said something, or Kwame would have got a lot of cheers more than him, it would affect him. It'll hurt his pride. Then he'll be trying, man, we got to get Kwame off the show. He'll do something to try to get Kwame off because he knows he can't pull, like, you know how you can like some dudes, they go in the crowd and they looked at as a don, but they get around a dude that knew him for like their whole life, and they knew him, they was under them, and they can't pull that act that they pulling in front of everybody else in front of them. That's how Kwame is. You be Gil, you know you can't pull that in front of me. You can't play like that. You could play like that with Nick Young because that was your rook when he came in, and you messed up his whole career with all the hazing and telling him he ain't got to do nothing. Now Nick was all out of control. You didn't expose that dude to way too much as a rookie. He thinking that's how it's supposed to go in the league. And you messed that dude whole career up. So you kind of older man. You messed Nick Young up.
Yeah.
That boy
I mean,
Gil. Yeah, Gil exposed him to too much.
I think Nick is the star of the show. You know what I mean? Nick, definitely McCants, you know. McCants.
Yeah, they got swag. You know, McCants is what he doing with McCants. McCants start being like me. Gil start taking for what I used to do on my show and giving it to McCants. McCants start wearing all these different outfits. He coming in dressed like Negan. I was like, man, I was with Negan, and that's why I used to do that. All the stuff he was wearing, I was like, oh man, now you got him being me and being the anti-LeBron guy. So everything I was doing on the show with Kwame, he gave that to McCants because McCants wasn't really on that at first. Then he got mechanics like doing all this wild stuff. Then he started coming in with the crown. I used to wear the crown. I was like, oh, okay, I see what you on. I was like, oh
Oh, they
yeah, I
niggas
see
took
what
the
you on.
swag from you. They took the
Yeah,
swag. They
yeah,
took that Carino swag. No, say it ain't so.
yeah. They did it all with the Negan bat, all of it. I used to do all that stuff. I was like, oh wow, okay, I see what they
Okay,
doing.
one more thing.
I said, I see what they doing.
One more thing, man, before you get up out of here. How you feel about the Stephen A. and the LeBron drama that's going down, man? Because I got his response. I could play it, but I want to hear what you want to say right quick.
Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you, I loved it because now for the first time, everybody getting to hear everything that we've been talking about. They got to hear it live on the air, on national TV. This is the stuff we talk about every day. Stephen A. just opened up the business because we've been sitting there saying it, and went on Gil's show and actually doubled down. And it was like, yeah, we had to do all this because of LeBron. We got to sit there and lie basically and cover for LeBron every time. I was like, I know. So I was like, LeBron do a lot of dirty stuff behind the scenes, a lot of shadiness, and everybody been letting him slide. Now his BS is gonna get started to get called out. Cause I'm like, dog, you ain't the number one or nothing. He ain't even the number two. He ain't even in the top 100 of basketball players. He couldn't mess with nobody in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. He wouldn't even be able to play. He's number Sean Kemp. We didn't have LeBron before. That was Sean Kemp. And I was like, dog, you Sean Kemp, but Kemp was better. Kemp had post games, he had moves. This dude just lazy, don't play no D, don't
But the
move his
thing is,
feet.
the main thing, not to cut you off, the main thing is this, man. When the nigga D Wade said when Kobe and them won that last championship, and the nigga like, fuck that. I'll call LeBron. If you had to team up to go against Kobe, my nigga, that lets you know who is better, my nigga.
Oh,
Period.
it ain't even close.
You have to
It
form
ain't
a
even
big three to
close.
go against Kobe, my nigga. You can't say you even better than Kobe if you had to form a big three to go against Kobe and still lost. Let's stop
Dog,
playing.
Kobe had to go and win the championship in '08 because Bron, the dream team ain't never lost till we start having LeBron go. Once LeBron started going there, we start losing. Kobe had to come back with the redeem team and redeem it for him. And then when he let them play and he sat down, because they was like, oh, Kobe, you shooting too much. He was like, all right, cool. Y'all go ahead. I'm going to just play D on the toughest guy they got. Put me on him. And y'all do it. And then they was choking against Spain. And then Kobe had to come in there. And D Wade was like, hold on, we got to get Kobe back in the game. He knew because Brian them choking. They too young. They don't know what's going on. He told them, like, man, we need that mama. And Black Mama had to put it to sleep. Hit the 4-point play. My man Cole did like this. Put it to bed. So when they go to Cole for everything, I'm like, that dude put the team on his shoulder. LeBron ain't led this team in I don't know how long. And he ain't the number one option on the team. Luka is now. And before that, AD was the number one option. LeBron ain't been the number one option in about 5-6 years. They just act like that with the media.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, Brian is the dude of this era, but they don't even give motherfucking Steph his credit. They both got the
Right,
same
Steph
amount
is
of
better
rings.
than him. Right, Steph did his career in less time. All these other dudes did this. He chasing Mike. Mike been done 8 years ago. I'm like, dog, you play 8 more years longer than Mike, and you still chasing him. You dog, that just shows you ain't nowhere near. You couldn't touch a player in the 80s. He ain't better than Isaiah, Magic, none of them. I'm like, dog, you ain't you a basic player. Dennis Rodman would have shut him down. Dennis, you would have not have scored on Rodman.
Hold on, say what you gonna say, bro.
I said he wouldn't have scored on Dennis Rodman.
No, I'm
Dennis
saying
Rodman
what
would have shut LeBron down.
go ahead, network.
Oh no, I was saying the same exact shit that he was saying, man. Man, the Pistons, Nigga, the 87, 88 Pittsburgh, they would have dog walked LeBron.
Yep, you're right.
Them niggas came to fight and play a little bit of basketball in between.
Dog, he can't deal with his mental. He can't deal with it now. Somebody call him a B word on the court. He ready to spaz. I'm like, well, what you gonna do when they slap you and don't nobody get ejected for slapping you? Then what? I was like, back then, but he wouldn't have made it at all. Mentally, he'd been broken.
The only thing I don't like about LeBron, I think that he fucked up the All-Star, you know what I mean, with the East Coast, West Coast shit when they start doing the team up shit. Like, it's supposed to be the East versus West. That's the All-Star. He fucked up the All-Star.
Oh, he did more than that, bro. He messed up the whole league. Because of him, everybody's gonna feel entitled because they say, well, Bron did it, so we gonna do it. Everybody start jumping up thinking they a superstar. They want to bounce on teams. Oh, we gonna go over here and build us a super team. Now everybody trying to build a super team in 1 year, and now he done messed up the money for the league because they said, okay, y'all want to do that? That's fine, but we gonna take 7% of the money back from the collective bargaining agreement they signed. So that's 7%. That's billions of dollars. That's about $1 billion gone from y'all salary. Cause y'all want less practices. OTA, man, I don't want to do that. We need less practice. They was like, okay, well then we gonna take y'all want to do this load management thing and play that? Okay, cool. They put all these provisions in there. Now you done gave back $1 billion. And then they nobody looking at it like that. Because they looking at the stupidity of it. This is what happened with the NFL. The players like, man, we need less OTAs. We need less this. And they said, okay, only thing Roger Goodell wanted was, I want to have final say. And they was like, yeah, you can have that. We don't care. Shoot, we got less OTAs. Now they see how that bite them in the ass every year. When it comes to a decision, Roger Goodell has the final say. And he ain't giving that power up. Y'all gave it to him. So now it's too late. And that's the same thing with LeBron. They gave him too much power, and then we would have never had this with David Stern. Once they brought this soft-ass commissioner, Adam Silver Slipper, in there, he screwed up. LeBron could run him. Yep, and now everybody want to change the All-Star game. Man, this year was like a goddamn circus. I was like, man, they can cut this. They can just cut it out now.
Did with that. That was crazy.
My nigga, like they totally like how you ain't gonna have Steph in a 3-point contest. That befuddled me.
That's Steph's decision. He created this weekend. This was his brainchild. This was Steph Curry's All-Star weekend.
Hold on, he created a 3-point contest without him in it.
Yeah, he put that in there. He put everything in there. He brought Mr. Beast. He brought all this garbage. This was all Steph Curry's doing, his production.
Oh, wow.
Because of LeBron. LeBron wanted to make that team LeBron versus team everybody else crap. That was his thing. So everybody was like, all right, look, we're going to do Steph way now. And it's like, come on, man, y'all doing too much. Steph got that.
LeBron was a brat. He didn't play. Like, you see how brat shit, I don't like the little brat shit he be doing. Like, play, nigga.
Yep.
Just because it was his all weekend in the Bay Area, and then Steph got the whole wop. You don't want to play?
He know, man. He know he could have set out that Wednesday and let old boy play, man. That dude from the Clippers. He got averaged 26 points damn near. You know what I mean?
Right, Powell should have played, but that's
Powell
LeBron.
Started. You know what I mean? LeBron knew he wasn't gonna play. He knew he wasn't gonna play that last game. And you know, and I'm a Laker fan, but you know, right is right, and you right, Carcino. Like LeBron do.
Yeah,
he knew that. You know what I mean? And who set out way before, and let another somebody else play? LeBron, man, that was some whole shit he did.
Yeah, because that's what it's always about him. That's what I said. Dude's a narcissist, man. He just has to have it about him. I don't think he cares about nobody. Really, he don't care about nobody. Look how he did D-Wade. He didn't go up to his Hall of Fame induction and the reason he turned it down because D-Wade didn't select him to announce him into the Hall of Fame. He chose AI. And LeBron didn't like that, so he didn't even show up. That's the real reason. Everybody sitting around here acting like they don't know the reason. I'm like, come on, man. We all know the reason. We know what went down. He didn't get selected. D-Wade didn't choose him. He chose AI. That's why he wore number 3 because of AI. I was like, see, AI was who he watched growing up and was like Mike and AI. That was it for him. So I'm like, if he go in the hall, he want AI to put him in the hall. If he couldn't get Mike, he's like, man, look, I want AI. That's who I patterned my game at. That's who I watch. Brian didn't want that. Brian thought he should be the one to do it. And once he didn't select Brian, Brian was like, oh, I got some business out of town. I'm going overseas.
Didn't
So
him,
you, man,
Chris, didn't him,
he
go ahead,
yeah,
my
go ahead.
fault, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask you if him and Chris Paul had something to do with their new collective bargaining agreement you was talking about. Is Chris Paul still the president of the Players Association?
No, he's not. Right now, it's McCollum.
Oh,
CJ
okay.
McCollum, the president, and Jaylen Brown is the vice president. But they don't want. They only got Jaylen Brown in there to be the face for the players, and he talk. He make too much sense when he talk. So they don't. They won't want CJ to handle everything from now on because he was just supposed to be there to say, all right, we got one of our own up in there, a hooper. But yeah, he get too involved in what's going on. CJ he's really political. Chris Paul was the one that went in there and got that deal for the players so they can get the less practices and everything else. You are absolutely correct. He was in there when they made that decision. They had him, and once they did that, it was him and Derek Fisher for the Lakers. So D Fish messed everybody up because he came in there, did this damn deal, and screwed everybody up. And they didn't really like it. Him and Chris Paul went in there and did this deal. And then Derek Fisher was out, and Chris Paul became the president. They was mad, but I was like, Chris Paul was with him.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, players wanted to kill D Fish once they realized how they eventually got screwed.
Yeah, he had something to do with that little financial. That's where he left and started that little player financial stuff. Now that they had the new players, and they said he was taking all their cheese. The rookies that come in, teaching them about how to invest their money and stuff. But he had a whole little vehicle through him. Man, he was lighting their ass up. Allegedly, that's what they say. You know what I mean?
It ain't alleged. That's what they do now, man. That's what they say. Who got your money?
D Fish got your girl and your money. He take it, boy. That's a boy. Go.
And then one more thing, man. Why wasn't he at the Kobe statue reveal when he had a game that day?
Cause dude is all egomaniac, man. It's got to be about him. He knew he wanted to go there. He was like, everybody's like, oh man, Bron gonna show up. He ain't gonna show up because he was excluded because he couldn't speak at Kobe's funeral. The Lakers let you speak the day before. Vanessa you weren't Kobe homie like that. You weren't close to him. Mike speaking. Everybody else speaking. They not the people that know him. If anybody, Kyrie Irving would have been speaking before you. He had no relationship with you like that. That you gonna speak at his funeral? It's like, man, this dude is, man, he's a narcissist, man. It's always about him. If it ain't about him, he gonna pout. He the type of dude that take his ball and go home when he ain't get picked.
Nigga was cousin Pete at the barbecue.
He be like, man, oh, you gonna take your ball and go home because you ain't get picked?
He the tallest one on the court with the biggest shoulders. He gonna take his ball home.
My question to everybody on the panel. My question to everybody is this: just recently looking at a lot of the different Vernon Maxwell shit that's been being posted, do you think that he would be a great fit for a podcast with the amount?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he got a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a deal.
This world, man.
Yep. I want to say he got it with All the Smoke, because he went on All the Smoke and lit that up. So they got him a deal. So now he's part of the All the Smoke team.
Oh, okay.
With Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Yeah, they got him on there now because I'm telling you, that dude got stories for days.
Now, a lot of people might appreciate the the celebrity and the basketball things that you cover, but me, I'm more of a fan of what you cover when it comes to boxing.
I know that's what I was about to say.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
man. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't give him the credit that he deserves for that as well. I would say one of the most greatest boxing matches that I ever seen was Ward Gotti 1, and I wanted to know where would you rank that?
Oh,
Amongst the top.
that's a great fight as far as back and forth. Those are the ones that's hard to score because it's like each guy come in,
Man,
and I've seen those fights like you normally see them in the smaller weights though. When they
Yeah,
go back and forth like that, and they go, Paulie Ayala and Johnny Tapia, like all three of those fights was wars. Those two just go back and forth, and you can't even pick a winner. Like it was like both fighters win at the end of the night.
mm,
And to see Mickey Ward win the first fight was good because if you like watch Mickey, we used to watch him on the fights that used to come on. I forgot what it was, TBC, TBS, or whatever. They used to have
right.
them fights on.
wide world of sports.
Yeah,
No,
and
man, fuck all
right.
that. Nah, fuck all that. We all got it. I want to ask everybody on the stage why they robbed Maidana. Because Maidana came and beat Adrian Broner ass and Floyd Mayweather ass on that first fight. Why did they give that to Floyd? Because he beat the shit out of Floyd. The daughter was crying like, you see the braces
Nah,
and
he
shit.
didn't win. He didn't win the first fight. I mean, he made it close because he won the early rounds.
He had that boy bumped up, lumped up, nose bleeding and shit, nigga.
Yeah, the
All
first
type of shit.
fight he did. I mean, he did well in the first fight in the first 4 rounds. But once Floyd went to his body,
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
the
a
second fight he couldn't touch him at all. But the first fight he came out strong and got started early. So he was just being extra physical with Floyd because he was bigger, and he was just throwing punches. He throws them at weird angles. So early on, he had caught Floyd and was like wrestling with him. But after the 4th round,
it was
yeah,
a
that
wrap.
fight was over. It was a wrap. He
He
couldn't do
caught
nothing with
Floyd off
Floyd no more.
guard. Yeah, it was a wrap.
Yeah, after the 4th round, he couldn't do nothing with Floyd no more.
Cooked
It
food.
was, and I was like, if they can rematch it all he want, he ain't gonna win this. Floyd ain't got him figured out. He ain't got no tricks. AB mistake was he's too flat-footed. You can't be flat-footed with Madonna. You gotta stay back. Floyd ain't flat-footed like that.
And
AB
Adrian
was,
dropped his hands.
yeah, because he was going for the feint. And that's how he was landing the hook all the time. Because when you go for the feint and he feint like he finna go to the body, he looped the shot up top and pop you in the face. And that's how he kept doing. He kept feinting like he was going to the body, so AB would drop his hand, and then he'll just loop it and whop, just catching him with that left hook every time because he flat-footed. And I'm like, you getting caught flat-footed, and he's hitting you with the feint and coming with that left hook,
With that
looping
left
it
hook,
every time. You think he throwing a body shot, and he not.
he
And I'm
coming
like, he looping
under.
it, coming right over the top. But he
He had
couldn't
that
do
boy
that
neck.
with Floyd because Floyd would move back. Floyd would take a step back. Soon as he see him do that little feint, Floyd would jump back and get out of range. So he had to reset. And he couldn't land that punch on Floyd like he was AB.
Not the first
Nah,
Yeah,
time.
he landed that bitch
yeah, it
all
was.
through the first 4 rounds. And then Floyd figured that shit out.
And that's because he had Floyd on the ropes and was physically mauling him on the ropes. That's what was not in the middle of the ring, but yeah, on the ropes. He was pushing Floyd on the ropes, having him in the. Yeah, so
right.
that's when he had his success.
Floyd a boxer.
Another robbery. Who won between Tank and old boy?
Lamont won. Everybody know Lamont won.
Okay, I was about to say, man.
He won about 2 rounds. Now, the thing about it is that Lamont know him. They fought in the amateurs. We done been in the camps with both of them, so I done seen them forever. So Lamont Roach, I already know Lamont can fight, and that's why I was telling everybody, like, this is not gonna be what y'all think. It's like this fight gonna be close, but Lamont fights like one fight he looked great, then the next fight, it's like mediocre. It's like, man, like what you doing? You ain't letting your hands go. You're not doing what you should be doing. So
good that fight.
Oh yeah, he was focused. It's a big fight. It's the biggest fight of his life, and he was coming up from the lighter weights. But see, that's the thing about Adrian Broner. He's never fought the champions of the division. Nobody. He fought Frank Martin, Ryan Garcia. These dudes.
Devontae.
Yeah, Tank, right. Tank ain't fighting none of the best fighters in the division. He been
Adrian
avoiding
Broner.
all of them. He said AB?
Yeah, you said Adrian
No, I was
Broner
talking about Tank.
Yeah, Tank.
Oh, that was probably my mistake. Yeah, I meant Tank. So Tank had never fought any of the nobody that was the champion in the divisions. He was fighting these, setup fights. He fought I'm like looking at his opponents list. I'm like, Jesus, you ain't fought nobody. Nobody with a belt, no title, no Lomachenko's, none of these people. No Devin, no Shakur Stevenson. It's time for him to fight somebody. But his confidence ain't that high. Plus, this guy know your style. He know when you finna throw that big left. He know that's what you want to do. You're not busy with your left hook. He know how to defend it and take all that away from him. Lamont Roach continuously.
He won by that jab. That jab was so busy and pointing him out. That jab.
Yeah, but it was how he was throwing it. He was throwing it with a feint. He was staying on his left. He would stay on his left, and then he was started off with a jab, but it was different speeds. He would throw it with a hitch, like he'll dip his shoulder a little bit to try to get him to reach. Because Tank is short, right? Mm-hmm. Tank is short, so he gotta try to get you to lean and use your offense against you. He needs you to throw your punch so he can get his offense going. So he waiting on the jab. So he be sitting there waiting on it, but he couldn't time it because he was giving him a hitch with his shoulder. And he would take a bite and be like, okay, he ain't finna throw it. Then he'll fire that jab right down the middle. And he was throwing it off speed. He'll throw one soft like a rangefinder and come with a right hand. So Tank don't know if he's jabbing or is he using it as a rangefinder. So he was confused. And he threw a sharp jab down the pipe. Pop, hit the Tank. I was like, damn, that's what messed him up. That's what messed his eye up. Because the girl that did his hair was like, she was like, I did your hair on Wednesday. Ain't no grease gonna last that long.
Not in no fight. You gonna be your forehead gonna be shiny as hell before the fight start, man. And that grease gonna run now, man. No.
Right. That nigga in his eye and that nigga seen that electric blue donut.
But if you look at the footage, right, before that feint jab, that nigga got caught with a left hook.
Yeah, he did.
He got caught with a right hook that boom woke his shit up, and then he backed up. Then he hit that little feint jab, and then he took a knee. So I think that right hook shook his ass. You feel me? It wasn't that jab. That right hook.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what's up. Cause I remember that he was waking him up with that right. Soon as he leaned in with that left, that's why you step over when you fight a southpaw. You always stay on their right side. You stay on the southpaw right side, so they gotta reach. Tank gotta reach with his left to go all the way to hit him. So when he reach, he teach. Cause soon as he reached with that left, he was trying to pop him with the left. He reached over, he swung and cracked him with that right hand. But where Tank was backing up, and when Tank back up, he keep his hands low. He don't have his hands high. And man, as soon as he did that, man, he cracked him with that damn right hand. He almost dropped him.
Right.
So Tank ain't taking the rematch. I'm telling you that now. He ain't taking the rematch.
Yeah, Tank hit him with a good one. But then Tank came in. He had ducked and came in, hit him with some. He took it and then
Yep.
Fucked him up. He backed up and then he hit him with that feint. That nigga took a knee after that. That little feint jab. And nigga act like the nigga fucked his eye up. Nah, nigga, They hit each other.
And that should have been a knockdown.
It shows they did Floyd.
That should have been a knockdown.
They did Floyd like that. You know what I mean? That should have been a standing 8 or just a full knockdown, one of them. Or he'd have lost that fight. He'd have lost that fight point.
Even though he didn't get the win, he got the win. You know, everybody talking about it like he won. And Tank didn't look good. They booed him leaving the arena. So he already know, like, man, I didn't win. It looked like you lost. So to go fight somebody else now, you gonna fight another cupcake fight for some money. People gonna start calling you out now. You was
In the
getting
court
away
of
with this
public
for a
opinion.
while.
What
Yeah,
you think
in the
about
court
him
of public
switching coaches?
opinion, nigga, you lost.
Who would be his
Oh,
next fight?
that messed him up too. If you gonna get rid of Calvin and take Calvin out the corner, do it. Then just go ahead and do it fully, and let Barry Hunter take over. You got two voices in the corner. Y'all both confused on what's the game plan. And Barry Hunter, he's always been in a corner, so he used to it. But it's so many mistakes in that camp. I've been in Tank camp before, and it was a horrible camp for him. And he lacks confidence. So he needs somebody that can instill that confidence. And Barry Hunter, that's what he is. He's more of a emotional trainer. But boxing strategy, when you're losing in a fight, neither one of them have that. They can't tell you how to adjust. They can't tell you, okay, now this is what we finna do to counteract what he doing. They can't do that. They not those type of trainers. It's only very few of those guys around who are educators and teachers. And Nate Jones is one of them. And that's why Floyd Mayweather always had Nate Jones in his corner in every fight. Because Nate knows how to get out of situations and problems. Roger be his trainer, Nate right there with him. His father was there, Nate right there from Chicago, Cabrini Green. And now he training Devin Haney right now. So Devin Haney finna look a lot different in his fight. He finna look a lot different because Nate got him. So yeah, you finna see something real different now with Devin Haney. Because he ain't gonna be getting hit like that no more. Not with Nate. You're gonna see a world of difference.
What's up with your other Texas boy?
Talking about Arrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I told everybody exactly what was gonna happen to Arrow 4 years ago. They kept playing my clip. When I told them 4 years ago, before he even fought Errol Spence, I said Terrence Crawford beats him easy. He's tailor-made for him. He can't mess with Bud, man. Bud, I was like, Bud is stronger than what people gave him credit for. I'm like, he's stronger than what you think, and you ain't gonna be able to touch him. Ain't nothing you gonna do. Anything Errol do, he can counteract that. Errol is a flat-footed fighter. I like him, but he only could do two things. He can only come forward and use his power. He can't fight going backwards. He can't use his footwork because he plants down on his feet. And he's not that strong against guys that's his size. Only time he's strong against smaller 135 guys. That's why they kept him on a diet of fighting them 130 guys moving up in weight so he can overpower. I'm like, I know the game. I know what they trying to build somebody up. But when they got to meet the real truth in that division, and you come face to face with the guy that's been fighting all the dogs in the division,
in the trenches with the Grinches.
Yeah, exactly. I knew. I was like, this the money. This is the money.
The best thing about Bud, besides his strength, is that he could do southpaw, and unorthodox. You know what I mean? So he could go both ways on your ass. He could switch it up.
Yeah.
That's what he did on the Earl fight. He kept switching it up. You know what I mean?
No, he actually didn't switch at all. And Errol was expecting him to switch. He stayed southpaw the entire fight.
But he don't fight.
He was a southpaw the entire fight.
That's why I'm saying he don't fight southpaw. He switched it up.
He's right-handed, but he's right-handed, but he fights more southpaw than he does any other style. But he stayed in southpaw mode because Errol was waiting on him to switch. And he was like, okay, he waiting on me to switch, but I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna fight him straight southpaw all night because I don't need to. He's like, if I feel it need to change, I'll change. But I don't think I need to change. Everything working.
He didn't need to change. He was poking mop sticks in that nigga eye.
What Eddie's clocked that boy in his eye. He lumped that boy up.
Man, it was something crazy.
Man. Nigga, he looked like the Elephant Man. If you watch the Elephant Man movie,
that nigga eye was 9 months pregnant, nigga.
What do you say, fat eye? That boy eye was done.
Man, dog, he got hit with everything, dog. He couldn't slip nothing. He couldn't. Dog, Bud was everything he was trying was working. Dog, he couldn't do nothing with Bud. Because he was stuck. Because Bud kept him on the outside. He couldn't muscle Bud. When he tried to like push him back and Bud stood him up, I said, oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
I saw that in the third round. I said, yeah, he getting stopped. I told him, I'm like, he getting stopped because ain't nothing he could do now but stand in front of Bud. And he don't have no footwork. He can't hit no angles. Only thing he can do is just, keep fighting back. And that ain't going to work. Because I'm like, he's slower. His reflexes are slower. Then Bud is going to take him apart. And sure enough, man, sharp punches, counter punches, all of it. Setting traps for him to fall for it. And then Charlo's two most scary twins. Like them two scary boxes right there, boy. I swear. Both of them. Spoiled.
There's too many friends in boxing right now.
Yeah, we almost had an altercation with the Charlos. Like early in their career, man. Both of them, because they used to be on our boxing website, and our partner Sean, who owned the website, he from Houston, so he been knowing them since they was kids, and he worked at the gym, trained with them, everything. So he used to like, man, we used to look out for these kids, everything. I covered them growing up. Like, man, they gonna bring the title to Houston. These are the next kids. And he was like, man, all that started going to their head, and the family started treating them different, like they were special. So they started thinking like they was extra. Then one fighter, we interviewing the fighters, and one fighter, because they all signed under Al Heyman, said, I'm gonna say it off the record, but I don't want it to be, my name out there with it. But he was just like, one of the twins, he was like, Jamal, the oldest one, he's like, he got some dog in him, but he's like, Jamel, I don't know if he got that. I don't know if he got that dog in him like his brother, but he's like, I definitely see it in Jamal, but he's like, I don't know if the younger twin got it like that. So when we wrote the article, we put it out, they flip out on us. Like, we work for them. Like, man, I dare y'all supposed to be with us. Y'all supposed to be with the Charlos. I dare somebody dogging us out like that. And y'all ain't gonna even tell us what's going on. Y'all just put that out there. I'm like, whoa. That's an interview. I'm like, we're not saying that about you. They said that about y'all. And Jamal was going off because he get overprotective when somebody talk about his younger twin. Because I guess this was something they heard their whole life. Like, Jamel is the soft one and he the tough one, so they hear this coming up, they get extra emotional. And so I'm just like, man, like, what is going on over here? Because they talking to Sean more than they talking to me. And then Jamal was just, Sean is a pastor, at a church and everything, and helping out. So they could talk, they talking just reckless to him. And I'm like, Sean, I'm like, see, they doing that with you because they know, like, oh, he a pastor, Sean don't curse, don't say nothing. I like, look, give him my number. I was like, I did the interview. I don't know why they keep talking to you. Tell him if Jamal got a problem, have him call me. He was like, I gave him your number, man, so they can call you. But they still calling me. I was like, that's all right. I'm going to call him. I got on the phone. First, I talked to Jamel. And me and Jamel, it was cool in one conversation. He understood. He was like, oh, okay. Because he was like, man, I wanted to know who did it. Who said it. So he was like, we just wanted to know who said it because we didn't want to be around that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to be around and we giving him fake hugs and all this. He's like, we just want to know just for our, saying, not to go public. So he was like, all right. So Sean told him who it was. And then they like, all right, cool. We cutting you off. Don't call us no more. You ride with him now. And hung up on Sean. I was like, that was disrespectful. So he was like, yeah, you're right. He's like, my brother, he got his title fight coming up. Don't stress it. It's all good. So me and Mel, no problem. Next thing you know, Jamal answers the phone. And he gets on the phone with me and starts talking about, man, I don't want to talk about it no more. I done told your boy what's up. I'm like, well, you ain't talking to him. You talking to me now. I'm the one that did the interview. What's the problem? I was like, I talked to your brother already. He said he talked to you. I ain't talked to him yet. I'm still hot because I'm like, well, then you take it up with him. I'm like, we did the interview. You shouldn't have had no problem with us. So I was like, I don't even know why you giving Sean all this attitude. I was like, I'm the one you mad at. Talk to me if you mad at anybody. I did the interview. We didn't say nothing. We defended you in the interview. But you then to come to find out, he didn't even see the interview. He didn't even see it. Somebody told him.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody told him. So I'm like, you mad over something you ain't even see? And I'm like, we took it down. I was like, man, I wish Sean would have kept it up there. I was like, man, I'm like, we ended up taking it down. He was like, man, you know what? Boy, you lucky you ain't in front of me. I was like, oh, what? And then now you didn't really got me activated. I was like, oh, what? Yeah, I was like, oh, what? He was like, that's it, man. You lose my number after this. I'm like, man, I ain't got to talk to you no more. I don't need you. We don't need y'all no more. We got showtime. I'm like, showtime? All right, well, we don't give a damn what you got. But you ain't going to talk to me any old kind of way.
Right.
So, yeah. All right, man. So he go hang up. It's like, man, tell that dude to lose my number. Then next thing you know, they end up having a fight. They fought the guy in the ring, and Jamal fought him, and Jamal knocked him out. And man, after the post fight, that's why he started spazzing, and everybody booed him because the guy gave him credit. Like, man, hey, you got me, you knocked me out. You know, give him credit, dude. Man, F that, F him, man. Y'all don't know what's been going on, man, behind the scenes. That's why. See, y'all don't even know. Since that's been years ago, I'm gonna tell y'all who the fighter is because it's already done. Like, that's already done. Water under the bridge. It was J-Rock from Philly. So he knocked out J-Rock from Philly. And once J-Rock, he knocked him out. J-Rock gave him his credit in the ring. Now you go back and watch that post fight, you'll see him blow up Maul. Man, forget that, man. No, I don't care about that or that. Y'all don't know what's been going on behind the scenes, man. And then the crowd started booing them. And right there, they lost the people. I was like, look, you lost the people because you too emotional. You won the fight. You should have been like, okay, cool. All of this to the side. But no, you too emotional. And look at it torpedoed both of them. And the reason why Mel went on my bad side, because I was like, he didn't, because he was doing like, you know how he was like, all right, we cool, everything good. Then he'll get around his brother and be like, yeah, F them. Yeah, man, we don't need them. F them. When he around his brother, then come back around us and be like, oh, man, you know, y'all all good. It's all love. Like, he was over there with Sean chilling, everything. Then his brother walk in. He going to run over there to his brother, and then he don't say nothing no more. I'm like, dude, stay over there. Don't come back over here. That's your brother. I get it. Don't worry. That's your brother. I get it. Ride with him. Don't come back over here. That's the part I don't like. We don't need you over here. Right, I don't need that fakeness. Right. Don't come over here, man. Yeah, he just tripping and crazy. No. Don't come back over here. Don't tell us we right and go run over there and be hating on us with your brother. Oh no, stay over there. Don't come back. So he got mad at me for telling him to stay over there. I'm like, dog, just stay over there. Don't come back over here. That's your brother. Ride with your family.
Oh, so that started the beef.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That started the whole conflict.
Look at what Stephen A. and LeBron going through. Like, athletes can't take criticism. You know what I mean? Period.
Yep.
It's what it is. They want to be, you know, at the end of the day, you know, they want to be praised. And you're going to be praised, and then sometimes you're going to be hated. And it depends on your performance. You know, when you perform good, you're going to be praised. You perform bad, niggas going to say you perform bad. They don't want motherfuckers to talk about when they perform bad. You know, period.
Yep. Yeah, and I want to say this too. Rest in peace to Nip. Man, it's been 6 years, man. Yeah, so rest in peace to Big Nip. Yeah, because, man, that dude, man, he reached out to me, man, and hit me up, and I just out the blue. I didn't even know he was trying to get in contact with me. And I was like, man, Nip contacted, he got in contact, man, and his album, he was getting ready to push it. He's like, dude, he's like, I'm going to tell you straight up, you the only guy on YouTube I listen to. He's like, I watch all your stuff. I'm like, wow, I was blown away. when he said that, because I couldn't believe. I'm like, dude, you be on there. He was like, that video you did when you broke down the record business. He's like, I ain't never heard nobody on YouTube say nothing like that. He's like,
Nah, that was
that's
a dope one right
exactly
there. I ain't gonna
how
lie.
the music business was and how it worked. He was like, then when you start talking about them mechanical royalties and how they was taking the money and doing, man, and he was like, I ain't even know how you knew all that. I was like, man, I've seen it happen to artists, man. It wasn't pretty. You know, they didn't realize they getting upcharged. It was going on in Wyclef's studio, everything. I was like, Wyclef was getting paid, you know, and I was like, this is back in the days when you had to go to the studio and people was fighting over studio time. And dude was, man, they was giving dude wads of money just to leave the back door open so guys could sneak in the studio and record. I was like, man, and people will give you their time, like they finished their album, you know, they got a little time left. They go, hey, you know, we got a little time left. You know, you come on in and you want to do some work. If you cool with some people in there, you know, and get that work in. But Nip, man, he was out there promoting his album and he was going to New York to do his tour run. And he was like, because my boy was in Atlanta rapping. He was like, yo, I'm going to hear his, you know, I ain't had time to really listen to his demo. He's like, his mixtape. He was like, I'm going to check it out when I, you know, get on the plane and everything. I can listen to it. But he's like, I got to do this stop. I got to go to this radio station, like Hot 97 and all that. But he's like, man, I just got this request since I'm in town to do this everyday struggle. Which, you know, he knew it from Joe Budden's show. He didn't realize Joe Budden ain't even there no more. It's Star from Star and Buck Wild. Star doing the show. And he doing it with DJ Academic.
Fatademics.
Yep, exactly. So Academics is doing the show. They get in there to do the episode, and this is why you've never seen that episode ever air. Because they, right when they doing the show is going good and everything, and then he asked him a question about what he think about 6ix9ine, and Nip like, nah, I'm not finna even fall for that. He's like, I don't know nothing about that dude, man. Don't even ask me about him. He said it nice the first time, and then once again they having a discussion about the album. Then he once again come up with a way to try to shoehorn 6ix9ine in it. And Nip was like, I'm not stupid. He's like, this guy thinks I'm really stupid. I'm not finna fall for that. I say something about him just so dude can go off and make a video on Instagram talking about I'm dissing him, trying to so you can promote your mans. You ain't finna use me to promote your mans. No, it ain't finna work like that. I don't want nothing, no back and forth with that dude. I don't know him. I don't want nothing to do with him. So once he did it again, Nip went off. Just like, dog, I'm not dumb, man. When you keep playing this game, man, he took this all. He's like, man, this interview over. He's like, I'm through with all this, man. They got so scared, they jumped up. Like Star was still there. Star was, he ready for the bullshit. The Star Report, that dude is all for the bullshit. So Star is loving it. Nadeska jump up, Academics jump up, they run in their trailer, lock the door, like running their room to they left. And they never aired it. Complex was scared as hell because Nip was pissed off, man. He went to the next show, he hit me up on Twitter. He was like, man, he went to the DMs. He said, man, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm finna start. He's like, that Academics, that phony mother, man, he was mad as hell. He was like, I'm telling you right now, I'm finna put together. He's like, what I'm finna put together a podcast. It's gonna be me, you, it was some other girl, and he said, my song. He was like, we gonna have a podcast. And I was like, I'm down with it. Whatever you talk about, I'm with it. Yeah, so that's
about to do a podcast with you.
Yeah, with me, another girl, and my song. And he was like, I can't be on there every week. He's like, I won't be able to be there every week. But I was like, oh, that'll be dope. I like, shoot, we'll do it. I'll do that. And he was like, because he's like, dudes like Academics, man, they are cancer. They got to go. I was like, yeah.
Boy,
Look
I'm
at
he
the
with
interviews
that.
good,
with
man.
that
That's right, man.
interviews
I've
with
been
them.
saying
Like
that
niggas do
nigga is
interviews
black
and get arrested after
exploitation.
that. Literally.
Yep. And then right after that, academics just a few weeks ago, academics confirmed the story because he reached out to Nip because he went to Cali and he was scared something was gonna happen to him out in Cali. So he had Karen Civil reach out to Nip so he could talk. So Karen was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Nip on the phone so y'all can talk it out and all this." So he was scared to death. So he called there and she got him on the phone. And when she got him on the phone, they all talked on three-way, and he was trying to, academics kissing ass the whole time. Nip told me the whole thing, so I was like, and he thought he was doing me a favor. He was, man, maybe Carcino will stop hating on me now if I tell him that Nip told me you the only guy he ever listened to on YouTube, man. He said that too. He said it to me. I'm like, I know he said it to you. He told me he talked to you. That she
Right.
put you on the phone. And I'm like, the conversation didn't go like you said, because
Right.
you was not cool with Nip after that conversation. He was just like, all right, well, you do your thing, but I ain't gonna mess with you, but I still don't like you. Like we ain't cool.
Right. Right.
Right. Nip was not cool with him. And he tried to act like, oh, we was all good when we got off the phone. Nah, you really wasn't. Y'all just talked it out, but he ain't like you. Not at all. He did not like what you was talking about.
It's a
He got
difference
interviews talking
between
about
being
that
cool with a nigga and stalling a nnigga out.
Right.
Right, but see, he never mentioned me in that interview. That my name come up in that conversation. Cause Nip was like, nah, Carcino is the only one I listen to on YouTube. I don't even listen to your ass. And he's like, but I heard you when you talking that bullshit. Cause what really got him pissed is when he said that about 21 Savage. But 21 Savage is like, man, you know what? I ain't finna rap like that no more. I'm gonna be rapping about like stocks and business and all that. And academics is like, nah, man, I don't want to hear 21 Savage. I want to hear him rap about killing people. I don't want to hear him rap about no business and all that. No, we want to hear about the murder. We want to hear that. Once he said that on Everyday Struggle, that really pissed him off. He was like, this is what he want. He want to make money off all us dying.
And
So all of us
that
getting
since
shot,
the
all of
shot
us
town.
dying, everybody crashing out. Yeah, so he didn't like nothing about dude, because he don't know nothing about hip hop. He know nothing about the history of hip hop at all. Nothing. He don't come from it. I'm like, dude came here from Jamaica at 10 and was in his damn basement of his stepdaddy house. That's it. Just on the computer, gaming and all that stuff. He just used this as a hustle. Most of these dudes now, Vlad, Adam 2 skateboarder. They know hip hop. These dudes don't know nothing about it. That's why I'm like, how the hell they talking about they put the king of hip hop podcast? I'm like, where? None of them. Trap Lord Ross. And I'm like, dog, who are you? You from UK. You ain't, and you don't cover hip hop. You cover rappers getting killed. That's it. I'm like, you ain't hip hop.
Man. These niggas is the rap police plants. These niggas is
exactly. Why do you think they would have any government? The feds would have shut Adam 22 No Jumper down. They would have shut that down. If for a major investigation, yeah, YouTube would have clapped them.
I'm glad you said.
But you know why they open for business? Because they doing the job for them. They helping them get the RICOs. Man, keep putting criminals on there. Keep doing what you're doing. Because they going to keep incriminating themselves. On Vlad TV. Everybody going on Vlad. And I'm like, dog, they using y'all tapes in court. Why y'all telling this man all this crap?
It's open source. Once it
that's
comes
all
out
Vlad
public,
want.
it's open source. They can use it even if it's
Vladimir
admissible
Putin.
or not. You know what I mean? They can use
it.
Look at the
and I'm like,
look at the Keefe D trial. They using all them goddamn interviews from Balad and Adam 22, all in that motherfucking trial.
All of them.
Look at the Eric Holder trial. They using all them goddamn interviews in the Eric Holder trial. Like, look at all the trials that went through, and they using niggas interviews from those two platforms. I don't hear no interviews from Joe Budden, no interviews from Drink Champs. It's always Vlad and Act 22 in these fucking indictments in these cases. I'm sorry.
Yep. And they all in the same boat. They all in the same boat. Now they own academics. And I was like, they own you. You signed up there with him.
And you know he got that case
tell him
and
about
all
the
of a
gun
sudden
line, boss.
right back online.
Yep. Exactly. That's what they do. Because they got people protecting them to keep them in business. And that's why I was like, man, when what's that, Fulio got killed, academics rushed to go interview his op right away. I was like, the same thing. When Vaughn got killed and he was all pro Vaughn and interviewing with Vaughn family, soon as Vaughn died, he run over there to Quando Rondo's side, started interviewing him. And then all of a sudden,
Quando checked him though. Quando didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Oh yeah, he did. He checked him right when he tried to come with that nonsense. And then next thing you know, Quando Rondo, you know, he get lined up. You know, he got set up. He got set up out there, you know, thinking he was protected, checking in and thought he was doing it right.
He did an interview after the setup. And he
that was after.
And all types of incriminating questions about the setup. And he's like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck are you asking me? Like, he went bad on Fed Demi.
Yeah.
That was an ugly interview for that dude. And he was asking all the questions, like literally.
Yeah, and Wack, I interviewed Wack. So if you ever see that interview with me and Wack 100, man, you need to check that out. And I was like, Wack, you know I know things. And he was mad I knew. And I was like, that was what it was. I'm like, look, if you don't want to talk about it, we ain't got to dig up deep. We ain't got to go that deep. I just let it go. But I'm like, I'm not going to bring it up because he was, who told you that? Don't bring nothing up unless you tell me who told you that. No, nobody ever confused me with Wacko. I was like, man, look, I was hearing that you was like taking credit for stuff that was really Wacko. It wasn't you. So I was like, that's what I heard. And then he ended up confirming that later on another show that him and Wacko had some problems. And the problems was laid out because they were sitting there watching the situation materialize over and over again with him and another business deal with Big U. He was trying to work with Big U on a business deal, but that didn't work. But Wacko had something to do also. Like they had a deal in place and he spoke for Wacko, and Wacko was like, I ain't give you permission to do that. So he was like, I apologize to Wacko because he salty at me because he was right. I ain't had no position, but I thought he was in agreement with me on that deal. But you know, yeah, that I spoke for him when I shouldn't have spoke for him. And he mad at me about that. But he's like, we'll straighten that out. He did that on another show, but he was telling me, man, that ain't never happened. And I knew by him getting so agitated, he knew I knew. And I just didn't go there. I wanted him to bring it up so he could talk about it. But it is what it is. But I was telling him, he was trying to get me to do some incriminating. I'm like, this is my interview. I'm not finna incriminate. And no, I'm not talking about no open case. I wasn't finna talk about no Big U situation and all that live. Cause I was like, dog, this is an open case. I knew stuff still open that we ain't gonna really go deep into because the feds, they still gonna add superseding people to it. They gonna add more cases. They gonna see what all they can do. They gonna milk this thing for all it's worth, and everybody gonna start telling. And in this culture, man, it's way different than how it used to be. Everybody pointing a finger before they even get questioned. The lawyer ain't even show up yet.
Yuck, Yuck. I said it on my last live I was on here. Motherfuckers would rather die. How did I say it? I said motherfuckers would rather die from dehydration rather than to drink a tall glass of shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Right.
When you got
Man.
them themselves, man, like it's hard. Just like the content you played earlier, the first one you played with the club dude, he didn't even
Oh yeah.
snitch. He was already getting extorted and watched by the feds, so he really made it super easy for him. You know what I mean? And all he did was just open the door up wider. You know what I mean? They already extorted you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just come, just you know what I mean? Just put a little season on the steak for it. You know what I mean? They already done. You know what I mean? Just serve them up, and that's
to
what
reach
he did.
to reach back into the content for a second, man. My thoughts on the Drake Nokia video, man. I felt like when he was in the middle of a circle of people that was dancing around from him, that was definitely a Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl plagiarism.
Oh, all of it was, man.
Other than
He
that,
did
I
the
felt like I
not
was
like
watching
us, everything.
I felt like I was watching a Diet Hype Williams cookie cutter ass video. I mean, like just one of them kind like that the corporate side of the game would put through. Like, here, just give them that. That looks good. like, come on, man.
Dog,
Like,
he spent big money on this video. He shot it with
that shit was
IMAX cameras.
trash, man.
Yeah, it was definitely a mess. But he was trying to make it like Kendrick, man. He put Shay in there from OKC Thunder. He put him in there, and he's shaking hands with him like Kendrick did with DeMar DeRozan in the Not Like Us. He gonna show Shay in there with his gym shoes and gonna shake hands with him like K Dot shook hands with DeRozan. Man, he tried to do it like the beginning of the Not Like Us video when K Dot showed up in the hallway and it was all black and white, and he had the jacket on when it first come on, and he had the
Yeah.
lighter. Drake gonna try to do the same exact thing, man. It's like monkey see, monkey do. This is
I said it
exactly what he's
before,
talking about.
and I'll
I,
say it
I feel
again.
I gave him an A for effort, but you know, we people
No,
rapping, we jack for beats. You know what I mean? Don't nobody
man,
do a jacking for
nigga, no A
videos.
for
You
effort.
know what I mean? He the first rapper to do some corny shit like that. You tried jacking nigga for all his videos, Drake. You could have came and done a song with some of his beats. You know what I mean? That would have been better. You stole
MJG.
Nokia, the cell phone or the video game, and then you blended it up with the fake Mardi Gras, and you use his concept, and it was all bland. Like and for real, it's
Yep.
too late. It's too late, man.
But
It's
you
it's too
have to
late. Drake.
understand, MJG. Kendrick put Drake in a place where he got this nigga on autopilot, which means that no matter what he does, he will not be able to sway the court of public opinion just simply
Ever.
because of how he framed it. So, like I said, nigga, give it about a 2-3 year wait, or nigga go do some Afro pop or some Afro soul,
Carcino,
because right now
we see you done got to
Yep.
the
it ain't
crib.
gonna
We're gonna let
pan
you get
out.
up. We see you got to the crib. We're gonna let you get up out of here, man. Thanks for tapping in, Carcino.
Oh, for sure, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Man,
Right
appreciate
I
you,
on,
man.
appreciate it.
Carcino.
Yes, sir, man. Salute.
Yeah, we
Tell
gotta
them where
do
to
this
tap
again.
in. Tell the people where to tap in at.
Oh man, you can come to Carcino for Life, man, on the YouTube. Carcino on for Life on my Patreon. Yeah, so appreciate y'all, man.
Oh yeah, thanks for
No
tapping
doubt,
in,
no
bro.
doubt, brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Oh yeah, we need. Hey, hold on. We need that motherfucking that goddamn the bus life interview, man. We definitely need your boy Kwame on this
Oh yeah,
motherfucker.
man. I'm definitely gonna run it by KB.
Get KB over
I'm,
here.
I'm gonna DM you my
Oh
number.
yeah, y'all right up his alley.
Yeah, we gonna talk some shit.
With all that smoke, yeah, he gonna love that.
Yeah, that what do you call that? Yeah, we gonna get it in, man. Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, one.
Yes, sir.
That
Casino
nigga drove a
for
country mile, man. Where that
Hey,
nigga was coming from? That nigga was coming from Las Vegas.
I said, damn boy, he
Yeah,
drove from out of
that
town,
nigga
boy.
drove from Oakland to motherfucking Gardena.
Hey, but salute to Carcino, man. He a big dog in the game, man. Y'all go follow him, Carcino for life on the tube, man.
Following that brother
He a
for
big
while.
guy in this shit, man. Big content creator, man. Appreciate him tapping in. But hell yeah, man. God damn, man.
Hey,
Shit wild
yeah.
tonight.
You see what happened to the dude that shot Sauce Walker?
Yeah, the nigga that got unalive in
Got knocked
Houston.
down.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Hey,
It's
shit
real in
happens.
the field, man. It's real.
And the guy in Atlanta, the rapper jumped the fence, man, broke his leg and died, man.
Yeah, young Scooter.
What you think about that?
That's bullshit. They saying that allegedly they saying that the ATL police had something to do with it, allegedly.
I don't be on that bad news like that. It's the two little
They
things I
say he
know
broke
the wind of.
Drew now broke the same thing, and that nigga alive.
Right.
So I don't, and Drew now's older. So I don't know, man. But no, Drew now said like if that's surgery. Mute it right, mute yourself, my nigga. I got you. Yeah. Drew down broke his shit, right? And the veins was detached. And the surgeon had like a minute to attach the veins. And if she didn't attach it, figure out how to attach the veins, nigga, he was gonna bleed to death. So it probably was one of them situations, if you know what I mean, where they couldn't attach the veins and it was a wrap, you know what I mean? But Drew down he would, no, he wouldn't have been a wrap, he would have just lost his foot. Drew down said they would have just had to chop his foot off. Like he would have been decapitated on the foot. He wouldn't have lost his life though. But for him to have the same injury and lose his life, that's fishy, you know. Yeah, Drew would have just lost his foot. He wouldn't have lost his life. So let me rephrase that. Well, go ahead, unmute. Talk y'all shit.
I wanted to I don't
But
want to keep
first off, hold on, one more thing. Rest in peace and condolences to young Scooter and the family, you know what I mean? Everybody that tapped in with him, you know what I mean? Legendary hip hop artist from ATL, you know, we ain't gonna skip over that.
Yeah,
Continue.
right. R.I.P. Young Partner. He has some good music too, man.
Mm-hmm. Here's a guy. He was fucking with with this shit over there with my nigga Future.
Mm-hmm.
So he was over there with the gang. What they call Fam Gang? Not what they call?
Free Band.
Free Band. Yeah, he was over there with Free Band, man. So condolences to everybody at Free Band, Future, everybody over there. You know, but yeah, that's Scooter. That's that guy.
Yeah, Detroit got another fight too. We was talking about basketball. Detroit, they was bumping again.
Oh yeah,
in the Palace.
Seen that. They was
Malice in the motherfucking Palace Grill. 2025 burger. Niggas in the stands, niggas throwing hands. Choking niggas out. Choking niggas through chairs. Nigga, the whole front row got
out there.
They had the coaches out there fighting too.
Hey, he said nigga got packed out.
I don't know if it was quite like I don't know if it met the standards of what was
the
that
LA
one
shit.
No, the one with Ron Artest and all them niggas was in the crowd.
It was us. It was Indy. It was Indy.
Matters, nigga.
That was the real one, boy.
That nigga Steven Jackson slid a nigga.
Fans was getting knocked out. That was first nigga. They was knocked out. Fans all types of shit. Fly niggas. You get fucking fans up.
Hey man, Ron Artest floated up them motherfucking stands, man.
You niggas took it to the block.
Hey, boy, they floated up.
That white boy fan, I don't know who it was. Run somebody, that little white fan with that jersey.
Yeah, nigga with the white baseball hat on.
Oh, he fucked him all the way up, man.
Hey, boy, Steven Jackson rose up to the top of the palace.
Oh, man. He hit that nigga in the jaw after a soda got spilled on the floor. As soon as he hit that nigga, he hit the splits.
Oh, that was Jermaine O'Neal.
Hey, them niggas is out there rocking.
Hey, Jermaine O'Neal lost about $30 worth of skin when he slid on his leg, boy. Tell him.
Oh, that's what it was called, nigga. The Malice at the Palace, nigga.
Malice at the Palace, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for real, nigga. They put hands on fans, nigga. And
Hey,
playing.
bro, niggas seen pretzels, beer, all kind of shit flying around.
All
Hey,
types
them
of
boys,
condiments. Nigga had the condiments, all types of shit flying.
boys had cotton candy all in their jersey, boy.
What y'all think about brother Kanye with the
Oh yeah, let me play that before we get up out of here. That's the last piece of content.
Go ahead, yeah.
Let me play that before we get up out of here. I was ready to close it down, man. I'm tired of the motherfucker. I got an appointment in the morning, but I play this last shit. Kanye, definitely. That's what's on the shit. I gotta play Ye. No, I was forgetting some. Thanks.
Don't forget Marvin Sapp was gonna lock y'all in that church about that 40,000.
Oh yeah, that nigga crazy. That nigga did the corporate lockdown, corporate takeover.
Hey, that was confinement like a hey, don't even know he was kidnapping people and he wanted 40 grand. He can go to federal.
$20 each. That nigga broke it down. If I got 1,000 people online and 1,000 people here, 20,000, that's 40,000.
Lock the doors. He said, lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
And dig in them trousers. Get that bra and dig in them trousers.
Fuck that. Bring the tray here in the front. I want to see all the.
I want to see him.
I want to see it. Bring no fuck that. Bring the blood. Bring that shit right
Cash
here.
App alert. Cash App alert.
He said, I'm gonna hold. He said, I'm gonna
nigga,
hold
code 10. Put the chains on the door.
Wait, okay, nigga. Here we go, man. This nigga came in a motherfucking
a too big black Klan suit.
Oversized. You know all the shit.
Look at that nigga Klan hat.
That nigga got on a dunce hat.
Hey, that ain't no hood. That's a Klan hat.
Oh,
let's go, y'all. That's a 50-50, man. That nigga just dyed his shit black. He got that shit from somebody. Let's go, y'all. He bought it online. A retired Klansman. He bought that shit online.
Kanye is Biggums. What's his name? Tyrone Biggums. No, look at nigga.
Nigga, let's go. Fair use.
Yeah, I think he wanted to curse or something like that. You're like, no, we got to keep it clean. Now, when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that? Yeah, like, how do you get from there to here? What changes, or what do you then realize?
I'm evil.
That nigga just said he evil. He kicks it up. This is the end of the interview. I just had to get this
right in the middle of it, exploiting
power
it all.
of God. No white people, no black people, nobody could tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
Did you ever apologize for anything, or like not necessarily regret, but like see things you've done or seen people you offended in the past and be like,
yeah, man, God hurts too. It hurt me that I had to hurt Jay. It hurt me. It hurt me. The Cardi shit, it hurts me. This shit, all this shit, I experience pain. People be thinking, oh, is he suicide? No.
Well, you tweet about that, and we're all worried. You know, I think you're the only one that can do what you do, but primarily because no matter, even if you say some shit that people really don't like, they love you. And
fair use, man. Fair use. Federdemics got the interview out of everybody.
Out of everybody.
And this nigga is so much to the feds, man. This nigga is documenting everything, giving this nigga hotel location, room number, everything, all on camera like that. That's shit. So you just gave away this nigga hideout. What if he just want to hide out there? You know what I mean? Let niggas know where he at. You just put the nigga whole little hideout on blast. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
You're probably the only hip hop artist or only artist, period, that you're so ingrained in us that we'll never. And that's why, like, I don't think cancellation could ever work with you, because it's like, no matter what, you're always gonna make a smile at a point because you're Yang. When you start talking and you mentioned suicidal thoughts, what's happening?
We say that, but then people don't see what's happening. Look at the Chicago photo. Then look at the work that I put into Cardi. than look at me sitting and telling North, like, you got to, we're not going on this Cardi album. I know it's the number one artist. Your friends are like, yo, you're going to be in this Cardi. I know it's very exciting. Like, for a kid like that has everything, to be on a Cardi song is that. And North is like, yo, you got a problem with Cardi? I got a problem with Cardi.
So you stay 10 toes on you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what all these faggot-ass raps need to understand. Don't get this Disney shit and this Hulu shit fucked up. I'm her daddy. And I deal with pain, and I administer pain also. Yeah, me, pink polo faggot, I administer pain mentally. Because none of these niggas is psycho or as smart as me. At least not the niggas. I can't say for the tech dudes. Okay, that's some other shit. But artists be dumb, bro. It's like, they can't even fucking count, bro. Jewish people run their whole shit. The lawyers run their whole shit. Our whole shit. Like, the contracts are set up for us to not read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga can't, okay, go out and run a whole record label without a Jewish person. Now take back what I had to say. You know, start up your whole TV network and shit. Make it run. But no Jewish investors. Let me see how that works. You know what I'm saying?
It's fair use. This nigga wilding out. Nasty work. Let's go, y'all. In the cake kizzle outfit. Let's go, y'all. And under this, he got a iced out swastika. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
And until motherfuckers can really get their shit together, like they Nigerians or like they Chinese or like they're Jewish or like they're the tech Indians or some shit, everything I'm saying counts. And as far as the way I feel, what I'm expressing, I'm saying, people want to fuck with me. I'm telling them they can't fuck with me. And anybody that ever went against me, and it's the other shit. I don't really have a problem with Kendrick. I would never call Kendrick a faggot. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what happened with the song and that whole idea. I don't like how they used Kendrick. That's right. And also, I don't like him saying he the number one because I'm the number one. So those are my two things.
People think that's jealousy. They feel like you're.
Like I said, I don't like him saying number one because I'm number one. This nigga hella cocky. Let's go, y'all. Go ahead.
I'm about to say Kanye, boy. I ain't mad at it.
Shit, he got them hits. He the boy. Let's go. Fair
They
use.
didn't get that nigga his medicine.
Even when you criticize him,
they didn't get that nigga's man.
They didn't get that nigga his medicine and let that nigga rant and put, of course, once again, this gerbil face ass nigga in front of him.
Man, how he get
motherfuckers more and more and more. Look at who's putting this out. Look at who's proprieting this bullshit with this nigga sitting in the corner speaking some word salad ass shit with a goddamn black ass Ku Klux Kanye ass outfit on.
Ku Klux Kanye. That's
let's motherfucking be real. And who is there promoting and perpetuating this shit?
But then look,
this guinea pig face ass nigga.
Kanye been smoking boxing draws.
But look, not to cut you off, man, but look, you can pull this off. Pure disrespect to the small hats and still have a YouTube channel.
All that.
Exactly. We gotta say small hats, but I ain't gotta worry about saying nigga.
Yeah, they got the whole outfit, the whole shit, and he still has his channel. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Well, performance. So you're like, man, I didn't like him on Cardi's album. We got too many verses. Like, yeah, he could rap, but we ain't want to hear this shit.
Y'all don't go to church? God is an angry God. God is a jealous God. What are you talking about? I'm the closest thing to God on earth, and I act just like how God acts. Like, I go up when people, whatever interview you did previous to the interview of this interview, I guarantee you it's going to be more of a blessing than the previous interview. So what does God do? Bless. God has used me to bless. John Legend, boom. Amber Rose, Kim, Travis, Cardi. You get what I'm saying? So whatever is here, the blessings run through me. But in that same way, I'm angry. I'm jealous. And now I can say all these people were the family that I never had, but North is my actual family. So give me one reason, please. Because before it's all jealousy, is this and that, and now it's this far. So yes, I was jealous that Kendrick is on Cardi album, and I feel like that's two different genres. It seemed like J. Cole and Kendrick would be more like, I like mixing genres and shit, but yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm hearing this shit for the first time. Yeah, I'm not on it. Yeah, this man rapping about Skims. It's like, that's what, man, what about all this shit where I say, I don't fuck with rappers. I don't fuck with celebrities. And then I do the Jay-Z tweet and people be surprised. Like, I told you niggas I don't fuck with niggas. You niggas just don't be believing me.
Wildin'. I ain't gonna shit on the nigga that put you on. Let's go, y'all. Figure.
Somebody please give this nigga his Seroquel and his melatonin and point that nigga to a bed.
He took Gandalf's hat. That nigga took Gandalf's hat and turned it up inside out. Nigga. Give Gandalf the Grey his hat back.
Dunce hat on. My nigga.
They
That's
don't
a
get this
long
nigga.
ass Klan hat, man. Look how long that. Look at that, man.
Man, somebody take this nigga Kanye phone away from him, please.
Man, somebody need to hit that nigga with a fresh dose of Ritalin. Let's go, y'all. For you.
I know you got to go music. Next down the album, Bully. Like, I think there's a lot of people who they're like, yo, listen, man, Ye is going off on Twitter, but we just want the music. We want the music. You know, what's that creative process even at this point? Because
there's a whole nother, we should have started right there. There's a whole thing, creative process, 47 years and multiple lifetimes of creative process to make the, you know, the top living, you know, influencer.
It was crazy when you said, yo, I've been in this shit 30 years, part of your child. And it was like, this motherfucker really been in this shit 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Niggas ain't finna, this is what I'm saying. With the Cardi thing in relationship to music and what you're saying. When I was 14 years old, I was cutting hair. It was a nigga that ran a shop, older gentleman. I came up there, I'm cutting hair. One day I cut like 5 people's haircuts and shit. I probably made, I don't know, maybe I had $100 in my pocket. And then I like was running across the street, my feeling so good about myself. And the dude ran out the shop. He said, hey, come back here. He said, show me how much money you made. I showed him. He took half that shit. So I'm saying niggas be using my shop and then running off with the $100. And then what, they gonna run off with the $100, show back over my daughter while they at it and shit? No, I gotta go to the back at that point. Niggas know damn well it just became a thing where it's like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Jay for this. I'm like, no, nigga, fuck all these niggas. It's because Virgil made it look like that's what you're supposed to do. Niggas used to call me like, yo, you're a platform. I ain't a platform. These niggas not better than me. These nigga has yet to make a better product. Take the Louis Vuitton Dons and take every Virgil sneaker.
Recipes of Virgil. He going bad on Virgil, man. This is getting wild. This is his nigga.
How many years this nigga been crying about Virgil?
I mean, like, man,
in the grave. This is crazy.
This nigga has been crying about Virgil. Come on, my nigga.
How long that man been gone, man?
Bro, this nigga is a nigga that like name dropping. And this is a nigga that do dumb shit like this for controversy and get this motherfucking marsupial face ass nigga to promote this shit.
Look at his back. What's wrong with academics back?
Clearly. This
oh man. Oh yeah.
West
the hunch of fetidemic. Hunchback of fetidemic.
Him. The chump back. He ain't no humpback. He's a chump back.
Schizophrenic fucking behavior, my nigga, and he is just sitting here exploiting the fuck out of a motherfucker that's clearly not in their right mind.
Yeah, this nigga
I don't give a fuck how good you make beats, nigga. You ain't in your right mind.
No,
you might be in your right mind when you make beats, but nigga, you are a calamity. The only reason your ass not sitting in the motherfucking padded room twiddling your goddamn thumbs is because you got money. Enough money to stay out of that, or they would have been and convicted your motherfucker. Put your ass in John George. They would have put your ass in Napa State, nigga, a long time ago.
Hey man, that boy touched, and I bet he hot as hell in that motherfucking.
Before this interview even happened, these niggas moved furniture out the way. Okay, you want to do it? Okay.
That's what they did.
I'm like, come on, my nigga, this is a whole production.
You move furniture to fight.
And why you got the camera filming all this shit? Like, let me move the shit and then
don't you move furniture to fight? We move furniture to fight, goddamn.
This is a minstrel show, my nigga.
Man, hey, look at his hat, man.
Hey man, the nigga Fetidemic's back look like a love seat. Let's go. Fair use.
And you can have a choice. Every single Virgil sneaker ever made versus the first sneaker I ever made. You get what I'm saying? So take everybody out. Take Graduation, all right? And then take Dark Fantasy. Take Watch the Throne. Take Donda. You get what I'm saying? You could just go. One No Rap album is better than Vulture's one last year. Let's go song for song for song, and it only got half of me on it.
You did that in cancellation. Like how hard is it to if they're saying?
All right, enough of this. We got it.
Act back. That nigga got a stud back.
That
nigga said stud back. That nigga do look like a tough ass butch. That nigga look like a tough butch.
That nigga said stud back, man. Let's peep this one more last content, this little baby content before I get up out of here. I gotta go with all the topics. So they supposed to be coming down the pipeline with a new, allegedly, a new indictment. Oh, little baby PFF. I mean, whole PF Rico. Allegedly. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
New this morning, Atlanta police say they are investigating a homicide that happened overnight, less than a mile away on Lakewood Avenue. Our crew saw police overnight collecting evidence on that scene. We are still working to learn exactly what happened and get more information about this scene. We'll bring you those updates as soon as we get them and give them to you on 11alive.com.
I had to show y'all that because a lot of people thought that the playlist that I put at the end is always a playlist right here with the 4PF Rico. And people.
Oh, yeah, fair use, man. Seti Nash, man. Y'all definitely follow Seti Nash on the tube, man. When y'all want this street shit, man, he definitely the one to go to, man. Fair use. Let's go.
People thought that it was a red herring. No, it wasn't. So let me show y'all what the F just happened, because today is the day that these dudes messed up. Let's go. So let's start with the beginning of this. A lot of people miss this part right here. Just notice I didn't bring my SD card for today's hearing, so she's not going to be able to record it. But what is interesting is Investigator Viverito was on the stand. We are listening to wiretap calls. Someone mentioned that little baby had tickets on some people's heads. 4PF, OMF, good fella. Defense is questioning Investigator Viverito. A heated discussion about gang association and membership determination between Attorney Tevis and Viverito. Judge Hughes had to intervene. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The head of Georgia PD Counsel's gang unit reportedly said his office is preparing to defend against a potential RICO. So that's little baby. And then it says the head of the Georgia PD Counsel's gang unit says his office is preparing to defend against a potential 4PF RICO. As Fulton County learned nothing. And then that's the neon flag. That's George Cheedy. So there's that. Then it says wiretap shocker. OMF hearing exposes Detective Viverito's testimony. Y'all want more? Just type in infamous Sylvia and head over there to her channel and you can hear it all. She got that exclusive, baby. Sean Hoover, who manages the Georgia Public Defenders Council specialized unit on gang cases, says his office is actively preparing for a racketeering indictment on the 4PF and OMF cases, and that he expects Lil Baby to be indicted with others. I will run that interview separately coming in. Now,
whoa.
What? So they telling them? They telling them before it happened?
Yeah, that usually don't happen.
I'm out of here. That don't happen, man. I'm out of here. Right on. And then she should get fired. Then you going on Twitter like that ain't even supposed to be, man. That ain't even supposed to be out, man. Like,
nah, she was supposed to be a defendant. Yeah, she's the defendant revealing all this shit.
Ooh.
She went to court, and that's what she went seen in court.
Yeah. Said it before and I'll say it again. You niggas is gonna put investigators and detectives out of business.
Big time. That's why I'm about to stop this right now. I seen it. Because this nigga Seti Nash about to do the whole case. He
finna get busy because he lays it down.
Every motherfucking case that led to this indictment. So I ain't about to do that. Man, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go Seti Nash, see the whole shit, man. But good podcast, man. Thank both people for tapping in, man. Thank motherfucking Carino for life for tapping in, man. It was a great podcast, man. And thank the whole chat for being up in the morning, fucking with the kid, you know what I mean, on a late night dynamite. I'm on off hours from the Showtime shit, you know what I mean? The Kings of the West tour, man. Big shout out to Bobby D Presents, man. But thank y'all, man. Do y'all shout outs before we get up out of here. I gotta take my sleep. I got an appointment in the morning.
Network, you already know, Yuck. And the alumni, you and Shaniqua, everybody, you know what I mean, in the chat, the mods. We do it again. Until next time, you know what I mean? I got to get on the market. It's money to be made.
Get it,
I'm out.
Stock's low.
Yada.
All right, MJG.
Man, you feel me? That's Action Pack Fact Jack. As always, salute to the fire-breathing dragon for opening up the platform for us to come and build, for us to come and react, as well as him to the content of the day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the whole motherfucking team. The great name Gooch, Shaniqua Town Business, Erica Miller, Miss OG Mozzie, Network Go There, Lady Divinity, the whole motherfucking team. You know what I mean? Whether it's late night with Young Letterman or it's up early in the morning, we wake and bake with dragons, not snakes, and we do it on the late light like no one other. You feel me, man? Again, man, salute to everybody in the motherfucking chat. Yup, one more win.
Appreciate you, champ. Have a good one, man. Have a blessed day. Yada. Hey, man, another night with the kid, another morning with the kid, another everything, man. Vampire hours, morning hours, nigga. Hey, we in this motherfucker. East Coast, nigga, overseas, man. We trapping it out, baby. You did. You tuned in with the kid, Yuck Mouth TV. Motherfucking What the Fuck Weekly, man. We went through a boatload of motherfucking topics tonight, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. And share this shit, man. You know what I mean? And if you like it, you know what I mean? Hit the like, you know what I mean? If you got some motherfucking shit to talk about the shit, man, get in the comments and talk y'all shit, man. Get that algorithm going, man. Get these numbers up, man. And I appreciate everybody, man. Salute to all the motherfucking subscribers, man. Get it, yada that boy. Another motherfucking morning with Yuck Mouth TV. We out this bitch, man. Salute to the mods doing their job. Salute to the gang. Shaniqua, I see you in that motherfucker. I seen Goose the Great in this bitch tonight. Miss Mozzie OG, everybody in this motherfucker on the early morning. Early morning, hey, early bird get the worm. My nigga, wake it up, man. Get up and get out and get something. On that note, we out this motherfucker. Hit up smokelightrecords.com. Grab all the merch. You feel me? Hit up first comicsusa.com. Get the comic books, man. And follow me on the gram at Regime General, at the Original Loonies, all that shit, man. Keep in contact, keep in tune with what you do, man. We out this motherfucker. Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your gizzard. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.